rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
So you're fine.
Okay. Yeah, I just take him to the mat.
Oh, you're so good at this. Who are you?
I am the mighty Bofades.
Hello and welcome to Dice Friends. Brides and Berserkers is brought to you by our sponsors, Dragon Shield, makers of the player's companions that we're using in the show. And if you want to check it out for yourself, you can go to dragonshield.com and you can enter affiliate code LRRMTG5 and get 5% off your order. And if you want a game to play as well, why not check out Drive-Thru-RPG? Our affiliate code and their link is in the description below. And of course, we couldn't do what we do without you, so thank you so much for your support, both by subscribing here, becoming a YouTube member, or heading over to our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun and just giving us a couple bucks directly. Thank you so much, and enjoy the show.
Welcome, dearly beloved, to this very special 3-part Dice Friends season. I am your humble Reverend Dungeon Manager, Michelle Rapp, here all the way from the East Coast. It's so nice to be here. Thank you. And I am so happy to finally be playing this campaign, which we have been wanting to do for about 3 years now. And it's here. It's finally here. Welcome to Brides and Berserkers. Yay!
Yay!
Yay! We are doing Theros this time for the campaign setting, and I'm very happy to be exploring this whole new, slightly traumatized plane with some wonderful friends. We've got Cam, we have Graham.
Hello.
Nellie.
I'm here too.
Yes. Kathleen.
Hello.
And in general, you can find me on the internet, mostly on, I'm going to call it Twitter, Kiln Fiend Potter, but you can also find me on Kiln Fiend Pottery on Instagram if you want to see some of my artwork. And with that, let's get started. It's a new day on Theros, a plane of gods and monsters, heroes and mysteries. The bright summer sun begins its rose-tinted ascent across the sky, causing the sea below to glitter gold and pink in the morning light. The night sky makes its soft retreat, and though the stars of Nyx fade, they never fully disappear from the sky. A gentle wind wafts across the waves, bringing with it the scent of salt and cypress as it soars through the rebuilt city of Miletus, still standing strong years after the Phyrexian invasion. The white walls of the city still bear the serene likeness of their patron god Ephara. But after the Interplanar War and the sudden appearance of the Omen Paths, Theros and its native inhabitants have changed forever. The most powerful of the gods, Erebos, Heliod, Nylea, Perforos, and Thassa, have fallen. The beacons in the hands of the newly rebuilt statues of Kineos and Tiro burn now with god fire, while new people, inventions, fashions, and grudges have made their way into the city. A world that has never known life beyond what we would call the classical antiquity has a lot to ponder when confronted with novelties such as cars, coffee, and that new devil music, jazz. I mean, it's just too many notes. It's too many notes.
I still like to think that you can always find the Omen path to Ravnica by following the sound of hard bass.
That one's been cordoned off. They're like, no way.
No, you can't do it anymore. We have a certain protocol. You need to pass this before you go in.
It's difficult to dance hardstyle in sandals.
Yeah.
We need to outfit you first before you can go.
The Phyrexians have failed, but surely coffee will successfully invade the multiverse.
Yeah.
The same breeze sails across the many buildings of the city, through the barrels of philosophers and the open mansions of the affluent, across the many flower arrangements quickly being placed on various tables and an altar in a beautiful garden, and into the open window of the upper floor of a very fine-looking taverna, the Dancing Grapevine. As it fills the room, it gently caresses the cheeks of the very, very unconscious or unpresent people lying there in various states of disarray. So I'm going to need you three to roll Constitution checks for me right now.
Ruh-roh.
I rolled an 11.
21.
15.
Monocles, you are the first person to wake up, and you don't have a terrible hangover.
No, but I am going to do a big stretch.
Oh, big stretch.
Big stretch.
Big stretch.
Oh,
Can you please?
How long were we out?
Can you please introduce your character and what they look like and how disheveled they are?
Monocles looks like a mess. Monocles is a tall leonin, very fluffy, inspired by my own disaster cat. Monocles is just a complete disaster. Once he like gets up and recombobulates himself, he'll, look sort of, passable for society. But right now, you can't tell which limbs are going where. The fur's all weird. Maximum scrungle at the moment, I think, is the description. Did the night start here? I don't think we began. Oh, everyone else is asleep. Okay.
So you look around, and it's a pretty sizable room. They definitely upgraded you because of the wedding arrangements. So you see, you're probably not in a bed. Is anyone in a bed?
I made it to a bed.
Okay, great.
Surely.
You made it in the bed, or you're on the bed?
Yeah. I'm parts of the bed.
Gotcha. Great.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable most places.
That's
so.
fair. So who do you want to wake up first out of the other 3 people you see in the room?
And who else do I see in the room? I see Bofidis
So Bofidis
is there.
Chuha is there, Remedies is there.
Okay, everyone here is in the
Except
room.
for one person. Where's Callie?
Oh yeah. Was this the hen night last night?
Roll me a wisdom check.
11.
You're not sure. You know that she's getting married, but you don't quite remember what this was all about.
I'm gonna wake Bofidis up. Maybe he remembers.
All right, Bofidis.
I'm awake. What?
Where's Bofidis in the room?
Bofidis is on a chaise.
Nice.
Yeah, he's
They brought him from New
artfully
Capenna.
like. he,
Just fainted damsel position.
yes, yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
Excellent.
Yeah, you see him there, and you're like, I need my sketchbook.
Draw me like one of your Capennan girls.
Draw me like one of your Bofidis.
Wreath of laurels slightly askew.
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
you describe Bofidis?
Bofidis is an Elysian wheat-fed farm boy. He's broad-shouldered, sun-kissed skin. He's got flowing locks of hair, a winning smile, and he looks like he's been hit by a truck right now. He is a hurting unit, actually, quite a bit. But there's an empty amphora, like
Gently-
dangling from his hand.
Gently bapping you in the face.
No,
Hey.
please no, please
Hey.
no, please no, please no. And he has like this, his most notable feature, I suppose, once you get past how beautiful he is the branching Lichtenberg figure scar that covers his chest.
Ooh.
From where he was struck by lightning.
So you wake up, you see a very fluffy person.
What happened?
I don't know. Do you? Yo, you just asked me. I guess you don't.
Why don't I? That seems like the kind of thing I should know.
Can you give me a wisdom check?
Saving throw or just modifier?
Saving throw.
9.
You don't remember why you're here.
Yeah.
It's real bad. You do not remember how you got here. Luckily, you still remember the people who are in the room with you, but you've forgotten where you are.
Yeah. Why are we? What is...
I was hoping you would know.
Bofidis finds his flask of, what is it called? His decanter of endless water.
Yes.
You know, he stays hydrated.
Smart.
And
Hydrated, yeah.
Yeah. He'll sip from it and be like, okay, I'm starting to experience pain.
What's Theron for Pedialyte? I guess we should try to wake one of them up then.
Yeah.
Dealer's choice.
Chuha would would
So-
prefer to be the first one awake.
So they try to wake you up, but you are not actually asleep, but you cannot be roused at the moment.
Okay.
We will go into it shortly.
Absolutely.
This is not the first time Chuha has been like this.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah,
like,
this is not the first time Chuha is like this.
Okay.
they're
right.
doing their thing. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, let's.
Meow,
Yeah.
meow, meow.
Okay, Lyndon is like deeply in the corner of where there's a bed in this room, just like fell over like a plank, and like there's a pillow next to his head.
Yeah.
He uses he
Yeah,
him
like-
pronouns.
Yeah, like you're half on the bed and your legs are sticking straight
Yeah,
out for some reason.
Yeah, exactly. The
You're just
legs
kind
are
of
straight out.
flanking on the bed.
Just sort of stiff. Well, like his knees are at least partly on the bed, and like he definitely tried to be like, it's time for sleep now.
Is this as relaxed as somebody from Innistrad ever gets?
Yeah, so after the initial pokes, he starts kind of moving his body a bit, and then like goes into the fetal position and kind of slowly wraps himself up in the blankets. Just out of
as
you
your
know,
character
instinct.
starts doing this little rotisserie like wind with the sheets,
Yeah.
can you please describe Lyndon / remedies to us?
Great. Yeah. So Lyndon goes by remedies sometimes on Theros because he's started to associate with the Church of Afara, partly because of what we're all here to do, which we'll remember eventually, I'm sure. But he's Lyndon Grafshand from Innistrad, and he's Cathar of the Church of Sigarda, used to fighting off the, regular horror of the week back in Thraben. And he's been sent out by the church into the multiverse to learn more about the other planes and bring back useful information to help the church. And he's gotten a little distracted getting to meet the rest of our party. He's a fairly fit middle-aged man, like around 35, and he's
But he looks
covered
like
with
54.
little scars. Yeah, he's got some scars on him. He's got some parts of his body that work mostly, and he's got an air of like that guy's seen some stuff because he has.
Seen a lot.
Yeah, it's been a hard life filled with combat and watching the things you love get torn away from you or burned or buried maybe too early.
Stitched onto another thing and then reanimated again.
Resurrected briefly.
Yeah,
Yes.
resurrected briefly and then buried again, and then they got up in the middle of the night, and so then you had to take them apart and put stakes through the pieces and then bury all the pieces in different plots around town. Yeah, so while he's been on Theros, he's been mostly enjoying himself, and probably, has what's going to be one of the worst hangovers in the room. Eventually, the batting results in stop that.
I pour you a cup of water and put it beside the bed, and otherwise,
Thank you, Bofadis.
Hey, do you remember do you remember where do you remember?
Yeah, we're having breakfast. I remember.
Bofidis retreats from the conversation and goes and starts doing like some calisthenics.
Some gentle stretching to start the day. And
Yeah,
then,
you know, just sometimes when you're brutally hungover, the best thing to do is like get in some exercise and then heave till you bleed.
Gotcha. So Bofidis, the first curator of CrossFit here on Theros. Why don't you roll immune wisdom?
I will attempt to be wise. I got an 11 plus 3 is 14.
Okay, you remember that you're here for a thing, and it probably has to do with the fact that you just became ordained within the Church of Afara.
Good.
And you're like, okay, I remember that. Let's follow that train of thought. Why was I ordained?
Was that yesterday?
Yes, yesterday, Afara, the god of the polis, has welcomed me, as I am now ordained to be her minister.
You're still wound up in sheets, by the way.
Yeah.
You're on the bed. Just...
Yeah, I've just got the sheets around me like a cocoon, and I'm like sitting now. I got my feet on the floor with one hand out, holding the water. And that's good.
Yeah.
And we needed to feel good about it.
Okay.
And I think we got something else we got to do. Yeah, this was a job.
So now we're going to go over to Kathleen's character,
Yeah.
Chuha.
Yes.
Now we know that Etherborn do not sleep,
No.
and yet here you are.
Oh, I'm not snoring.
You're not snoring, but
There's nothing going on, I feel.
Yeah, it's like someone just boop
Yeah.
turned you off.
Do Etherborn have a sleep mode?
No, not typically.
Like, no, I don't mean like sleep. Do they have like a low power setting? Like,
They
what's.
don't have no, Etherborn go fast and furious. Your body is here. Your consciousness is sitting in a beautiful star-filled night. You are lounging on this immaculate tufted chaise lounge, not dissimilar to the one that both of you had, but nicer, because sitting across from you and a twin to yours is the god Phoenix. Both of you have little wine cups that are shallow but also have like a little round handle on the end. And about 20 feet away from the both of you, just sort of floating in the ether, is a little symbol. And it's sort of hanging from like a thread, and there's a bowl underneath it. Because Etherborn don't drink either.
No.
So what's going on is Phoenix smiles at you and then twirls the cup in his hand like so, and the liquid inside that cup shoots out and hits the symbol right away. And they look at you and they say, well, point for me. Your turn. Roll me dex.
Oof. Well, that's not very good. 11.
Unfortunately, your shot goes wide. And Phoenix looks at you and says, oh, shame that. I guess I'm not going to give you that extra minute you wanted. So what's going on, my new favorite glimmerling little friend?
Well, I have been
You don't
partying
get
all night,
hungover.
but I don't get hungover, so I know exactly what's going on.
Yes, you do know exactly what's going on.
Well, we're here for a wedding. It's all very exciting.
Oh,
Yes.
Is this, your two friends that you were telling me about?
Yes, it's Carrie and O'Sheen are finally tying the knot. Lyndon's been ordained as a minister. I don't think that he would technically need to do that to get them married, but I appreciate that it's something that he believes in. So, like, I guess that's for them, I suppose. And they're going to declare their everlasting love for one another. And it's very sweet and romantic. And it does make one appreciate that other people can do things like say, yes, let's get together for many years and make it even harder to break up.
He looks at you and he says, let me top that up for you. And the liquid in your cup refills. And this time it's attar of lilies.
Ooh.
It's so fascinating that you can't drink wine. What a concept.
I get by in other ways. It's fine.
All right. Well, so how's foiling other people like I asked you to, with your other friend?
Oh, that's been
Yeah.
going great.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. Well, I love
They have
giving
no
you-
idea what's happening.
They have no idea. It's so funny. It's the funniest thing.
I live to serve.
You're such a gem. I'm so glad I found you.
Yes, me too. And just think about how amusing I could be if you could keep me around.
Yes, you can be. You can't really read the expression behind the big golden mask.
Can I try to read the expression behind the big golden
Give
mask?
me insight.
Hoo hoo hoo. Oh, 9.
That mask sure is big and golden.
Insightful.
Yeah. Well, it's been a long night, so
It has been a long night. So Phoenix looks at you and says, well, I do intend on discovering more and more about you because, gosh, you say there are more of you?
I have a whole family.
Oh.
And I have just one family. There are many different families of Aetherborn.
Think of the possibilities. Well, our deal is still on,
Excellent.
of course, but you just keep sowing that discord. You just keep sowing that little bits of mischief, as I know you perfectly can.
You just tell me what you need me to do, Dad.
Oh, don't call me that. You make me feel old. He flings his attar of lilies and hits it again. Ding.
I am very young compared to you, Phoenix. You have to remember that. Everyone seems like an adult.
That's true. All right, my little glimmerling. I'm going to send you back into the world now. Your little friends are They're seeming a little frantic, so I'm sure you'll do something to help them feel better. Ta-ta for now.
Ta-ta.
Your eyes immediately flare open, and you see your 3 extremely disheveled, hungover friends in front of you.
Catch. I'm awake. What's up?
Both of these is doing like a handstand push-up.
We don't remember where we are or why. Good morning.
We're at the Grapevine Inn because Callie's getting married.
Right.
Right.
Roll me
Today?
Yeah.
day after tomorrow. Yeah.
Can I use stillness of mind to end an effect that is causing me to be charmed or frightened? Like I'm just trying to like I actually have a mechanical way of doing this, and both of these is trying to do that to see if it like helps.
Okay, sure.
And
go
this is
for
just like part of his, routine.
do it.
right? Yeah. Okay.
Go for it.
It's just a bonus action, and I think like the gymnastics is kind of how he.
Oh, okay. So,
focuses.
how are you? So, what do you do in order to help focus yourself?
Well, he would be doing his little gymnastics routine.
Gotcha. So you do a little flip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like doing yoga, or
Gotcha.
stretching.
How much noise are you making?
None.
Oh,
Well, I mean, we're using the pump.
okay.
Pump it.
I feel like that word just sort of flew at me and then just grazed me. So I have a little bit of an idea of what it is, and then I see
Yeah,
it go
no.
further, and I'm like, I can kind of discern a tail.
On Theros, they have no concept of key.
Oh, I
But
see.
they
A
are,
pump.
yeah,
Yeah.
They would be familiar with athleticism.
Gotcha. Great. So you see Bophides off in a corner just doing the flexi flex thing he does. Roll me perception.
Oh my god, all my rolls are so bad right now.
That looks hard.
4?
Dang. Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to give you this. Callie's not here.
Wait, who did you say was getting married?
Callie.
Callie, our friend from Theros.
Was Kelly with us last night?
Actually, why don't the 3 of you also roll perception now that you know?
19.
I rolled a 15, but I have a bonus. It's 3. I got an 18.
18.
18.
18. All right, 19, yeah? So you noticed first that her side of the room, because you were all partying like together, sharing stories. Obviously, there's like so many empty amphora around you. And just like your hands feel a little sticky because of all the baklava. And you notice that her bed is meticulously made up and her stuff is gone.
Oh, no. She wouldn't.
She'd never.
She's hard to predict.
What are we talking about?
Well, she's not here.
Oh, yeah.
She left.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Oh.
her stuff's gone.
Anyone?
I look for a note.
Okay, you look for a note. I guess roll me investigation.
Yeah, both of
anyone
these
else
comes
wants
out of
to
his
help
handstand.
With
just
investigation.
like watching a video of one of those extremely graceful gymnasts.
Lyndon pulls out his notebook. There's some good news, though. We've figured out that the wine here works.
Absolutely not.
What'd you roll?
1.
Yeah, you get very you get a cramp.
It's just you stand up and you're like, I'm going to look for ha.
Yeah, immediate Charlie horse.
Yeah, just you didn't stretch
You
that
missed,
bit out.
missed the parry on the Charlie horse.
Yeah.
I got an 11, so I'm going to assume I like lift up the pillow and the covers.
You do lift up the pillow. You do lift up the covers. It's all very done. Does anyone want to help you with that? I'm not sure who
wanna
has
help.
highest investigation.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll try to investigate.
Okay.
I am +0.
Same.
I rolled a 3.
Oh gods.
All right.
Wow.
1, 2,
Wow.
3.
Hey, I rolled
We don't
an
even
8.
add up to
A roll that
Yeah.
works. Yeah. We didn't even get a DC 10 skill check between the 3 of us.
All right, can I do it? We're doing bad. Can I think about what I know about?
Roll me wisdom, and I'll tell you everything you want to know about
Okay.
Callie that could be useful.
Unless you roll badly.
Well, I have a +5 on wisdom and insight checks.
All
Okay,
right.
if they just shake it in their hand long
Yeah.
enough, it'll
You
be
just
fine.
roll me insight.
A natural 1.
This is incredible.
Okay.
This story.
Okay, so here's what
that's a
happens.
6.
Okay, so one thing that you do know for sure that's incredibly weird is the fact that Callie is one of the messiest people in your party, and her making the bed like that is strange, but you have no idea what that means.
Why is the bed made?
You know, back on Innistrad, sometimes if we wake up and things are this disastrous, we just go back to sleep and hope that tomorrow works out better.
Briefly, just sort of out of character for a moment, because
Yeah.
we know we've hung out before.
Yeah.
Chuha can't drink because Etherborn can't get drunk.
They don't even have mouths.
So how does Chuha party? How did Etherborn party?
I looked this up. We can smell perfume. It's like drugs to us. So think of every time I'm just taking a hit out of that amphora that I carry around all the time, just think of it as me vaping.
It's the reason why when they were with Phoenix, not
Very
that you
cool.
do they know about your arrangement? They don't, yeah? Okay, great. So wonderful.
But Phoenix had the good perfumes.
Phoenix obviously has the good perfumes.
Makes sense. What is perfume if not
They're in
deception?
Nyx, that's like, heaven.
Yeah, you probably to a Therosian, you probably evoke far more a Nyxborn.
Yeah, people
Right.
think you're an Oread like a lot of the time, which is a mountain nymph.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Except I'm not sparkly like any of the things. I'm quite solid, but occasionally dust comes off me.
Oh, is that sparkle? Oh.
No, it's just
Is
it's just dust.
So at this point, you get a gentle knock on your door. Hello?
Can you turn it down?
Housekeeping?
I'll go answer the door.
Hello? You open the door. It's Oshin.
Oh.
Oh
hi.
no!
Lyndon puts his sword down.
Oh, how's it going, everyone?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, Sheen.
Yes, darling.
Where's Callie?
What do you mean, where's Callie? She's with you, eh?
No, she's not here. So she's with you, right?
Oshin looks very confused. Oshin is, as we probably mentioned before, Callie's partner and fiance. They go by he, they pronouns. They are a human, really kind of very scholarly looking, and they are in a wheelchair. So they look up at you and they say, no, you know that I was supposed to be with my parents. We're doing the, prenuptial wooded isle tradition where we sit around and we memorize the family lore before we form a new part of the family. So she couldn't have been around for that. What are you saying? She's gone?
No. It's fine.
Should she be
Just not here now. Did we see her yesterday? She must have been at my anointing ceremony, right? Can I try to remember that?
Yeah.
I rolled a 19
There you go.
Okay.
for whatever thing I'm checking now.
You definitely were ordained yesterday. It was a lovely time. So sunny, so pretty. Unfortunately, you were doing this all in like the actual venue, which is a beautiful municipal garden. But you remember it being kind of odd because, or either awkward because as you were getting ordained by like the priests of Farah, etc., all the catering people were coming in and like putting down flowers and things like that, and it was just
busy.
a little rushed. Turns out they had to like swap caterers at the last minute, and it was an absolute mess.
Oh, boy.
Hellfire. But it was a pleasant experience, and then you all went back to the Dancing Grapevine to celebrate.
So I saw
And Callie was there.
Callie yesterday.
Yes, Callie was
in
there.
this hotel.
Yes.
Okay. She was definitely with us yesterday.
And can you roll me insight into that memory?
I got a 5 + 3 is 8.
Yeah, she was there.
She was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were just wondering where she is now. Not that she hasn't been
can you let
with
me
us
in?
lately.
Can you let me in? I'm just
absolutely.
gonna check on my beloved. Nothing. So
I
Oshin.
just want to close the door. I'm not going to, but I just want
Yeah. Bofidis is wondering like if he should just like start immediately covering for her, being like, no, she went out for raisin cakes. She'll be right back. It's bad luck to see the bride before the wedding.
O'Shane
worry,
rolled
we
a
got all this.
27 on insight.
Whoa!
I said yes, and Cameron said no. It's like perfect. Like, does everyone else want to say something at the same time to the question?
Does
Can I come
anyone
in?
want to roll
Yeah.
deception to try to beat that?
No.
I could do persuasion.
I'd like to try to
Sure.
perceive that Bofidis doesn't want to just immediately tell our friend the truth.
Go for it. Okay.
I got a 14.
All right. So what am I trying to deceive about? Letting O'Sheen into the room?
I don't know.
That everything's totally fine and they don't need to go in.
All right. Come on, dice. One good roll, please. No. Well, that's a 13.
Okay.
So no, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. It's probably totally fine.
It's not fine. It's not fine. I can absolutely. Look. We've killed so many people together. I can tell that you're lying to me. Now I'm coming in, or else I'm going to turn on the bits on this chair, or no, I'll turn into a bear. One of those two things are going to happen.
Monocles rolled so badly for persuasion that he's going to.
Are you going to tell the truth?
He's gonna like awkwardly fumble through trying to support the lie that everything's fine while actively helping O'Sheen into the room.
Oh, well, thank you, Monocles. I mean, I didn't. Oh,
Yeah, no, everything's. We're all.
Oh,
It's
thank you.
You know what? Come on in.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Oh, her bed's made. That's odd. She never
I
makes
thought
her
so
bed.
too.
Yeah.
She's never made her bed. She only makes her bed if she's upset. Wait, does she still have the acorn?
Did she even make it into this room to sleep here?
What's the acorn? Sorry.
My family, like, we have, when we get married, I told you all of this. I guess he looks at the like piles of like amphora. All right, well, the Oak Clearies, like, we're the Oak Grove back on the Wooded Isle. And so we basically just, when we welcome a new member into the family, we plant a new tree to symbolize our new life together with them. And I guess she wouldn't. Oh, God. Oh, by Forest and Faith, did she leave me?
No.
course not. Doubt that very
yeah,
much.
no, that doesn't seem like her.
Definitely not.
Does she not want? We didn't have to get married. We can just.
I've learned all about Afara, but are there any other traditions of Callie's folk we may have forgotten about? Maybe she just needs to tend to her own acorn for a minute.
Any of you want to roll history?
Oh, I can roll history.
I have no particular advantage towards doing that.
I do.
Would religion be a good fit for
Religion's
this?
also a good fit.
Okay.
18.
18.
10.
Okay.
Not a scrap of knowledge behind these eyes.
I'm just going to pull out my book.
You find the passage. It's very, very brief. It's only a couple of sentences that go into the various Minotaur folks who have worshipped Mogus for a really long time, and you know that's Callie's background. And unfortunately, it doesn't really go into like specific things about ceremonies and whatnot. But you get the vibe that anyone who really, really likes Lauder probably doesn't do much in the way of like elaborate life celebrating ceremonies.
Right. I think that possibly she's just gone to check in with her family like you've been checking in with your family.
Right. Well, she doesn't, but the acorn isn't here. Is it? Does she have it with her, or is it still here?
Can I look for the acorn?
Yeah, look for the acorn.
I'll put my hand on O'Sheen's shoulder and say, first time hearing about this acorn, but have you had breakfast yet? Because I think that's a great idea.
I've been doing an overnight vigil, so yeah, I broke my fast with some oat cakes. Would you like some? My mom's made downstairs. She made some.
Sure.
Oat cakes would rock.
Yeah, let's oat some cake.
I'll look for the acorn as well.
Okay.
I rolled a natural one, so I'm going to say on my way to looking for the acorn, I'm going to get distracted, pour some attar of rose out of my amphora, take a big sniff, and say it's too early for this.
It is like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Yeah, I'll help as well. 8. Okay.
The dice are telling the story here, and it's very clear that most of you, if not all of you, are just stuff happened last night, and it clearly has had an impact.
I rolled another natural one, and I get wedged under the bed.
Okay, Monocles is stuck.
Oh.
Ocean just like bends down.
Could you like lift
I got you, buddy. I
bends
got you.
down, tries to like help you. God.
I don't think the acorn's here. That's good, right?
No, I guess that's good. And then you hear another pair of footsteps come up, and the Ocean's parents, Fiona and Finbar, are here. They're both like human, very Celtic in dress. You know, they've got the plaid, they've got the kilt. He's not wearing a shirt because that's how they roll. And his father says, "All right, well, where is she? Where's the cool lady?"
I'm going to try to persuade them that we're going out for breakfast and Callie's gone on ahead. Obviously, Oisin knows something's wrong, but we don't have to upset the parents. Let's try to properly roll. 16.
Can I try to do that?
I think we can both
Who
roll
has the
assistance.
who has higher deception? If you want to help, then you'll get advantage.
I was rolling persuasion.
Okay.
Persuasion, but you can like double team with the deception persuasion.
Sure, I'll roll persuasion as well, and I'll try to follow up
Because
whatever sentence.
this is very much deception.
Yeah.
Monocles starts.
Does D&D still have the aid
Yes.
action? Yeah.
Okay, so I have a modified 19 for persuasion.
I have a 26 on deception right now.
Nice.
So,
Okay, great. I'm gonna roll insight for their parents.
I feel like as a group we can lie real good.
That's a 7. So
Perfect. I've been up all night too.
My impression last night was that she was just so excited that she probably got up first thing to get ready for the day.
Yeah, absolutely.
And she's waiting for us to find her at breakfast.
Oh, well, isn't that nice, Finbar? Isn't that so sweet? I mean, honestly, Callie's before a cool lady. We've never met anyone so adorable. But
Cool lady.
Does that mean Minotaur? What does cool lady mean?
a cow.
Cow with an
Just a
accent.
cow.
Excellent.
Scottish accent.
Okay.
It's a cool lady.
She's like a person who's also a cool.
And Finbar says, "Well, I mean, I never thought I'd even see Oisin married, so if the cool lady is what he wants, I suppose I'll let them have it." "Oh, my Wayne, you're getting married. You're getting married, my poor boy." Oh, starts crying.
Yes, dwell on that feeling, dwell on the emotions, and then dwell on them over there. Says Chuhan, gets them out of here.
Well,
Sure.
I got some oat cakes downstairs. I just fried them fresh on the griddle. Would anyone like that with some honey?
That sounds really good.
Does sound really good.
But we should go catch up with Callie, shouldn't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
We
yeah.
have a breakfast
We had that
date.
plan. We need to meet her.
Yeah, if we don't get there soon, all the dates will be gone, and it'll be.
Oisin is shell shocked right now, and is just not in a state to really say much because the love of their life has just disappeared.
Okay, I'm going to try to persuade Oisin to feel better and
Yeah.
just look
Hey,
forward
buddy.
to the next moment
Okay.
at the correct appointed time when he was supposed to see Callie again.
Okay.
What you're
which
doing
is
right
probably
now is-
during the ceremony. I rolled a 5, but I do have a...
Can I?
Hey,
can
buddy,
I-
what you're doing right now is catastrophizing, and it's really causing a lot of us stress.
I do have
So,
a plus 7.
I'm gonna need
I'm
you
good
to
at
relax.
persuasion. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm
that's
gonna-
like a 12.
I'm going to try to assist you in this persuasion
Okay, thank you.
with a 21.
All right, yeah, Monocles, what do you do to help Oisin feel a little bit less terrified with the
Because
circumstances?
I've started with, look, Oisin, only one of two things could possibly happen. Either you'll never see her again and she's left forever, or you're just going to see her at the time that you were expecting to see her, later on at the wedding.
Yeah, that's a 50-50 chance.
That's right. One or the other thing are definitely
I'm
happening.
never seeing my love again.
Maybe.
Look,
What
I realize
is
that we
happening?
all failed to find a single acorn in a single, unadorned room, but we will find Callie. I guarantee you.
And
We're
this,
going to
I
go
assume
out
this is
and
out of earshot of Fiona and
Yes.
I've got
Oh,
the
yeah.
carrots.
Okay,
I'm
sure.
doing
Yeah.
that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Monocles, I guess you
just-
sort of climb into Oisin's lap, all of you.
Just head down with your parents, enjoy some oat cakes. We will go get Callie and your acorn, whatever an acorn is, because there's no oak trees on Theros, are there?
There are.
Oh, okay.
It's a golden acorn, though.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's special.
Find
Like.
your golden acorn. Great,
Are you
and
sure
we
you
will.
didn't need my help? I mean, I can, I can definitely come along.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
She's the love of my life.
Yes, which
I'm
is why we're going to
concerned.
make sure, and you are our friend, and we'll make sure that we go find her and bring her right back.
Once again, only two things are possible. Either we definitely need your help and you must come with us, or your parents and your side of the family that's here for the wedding needs your help even more.
Yeah.
I'll try to roll persuasion again.
The second one.
If I'm
Yeah,
allowed
the
to.
second one. Yeah.
Hey, there's 2 numbers on this top of the dice, and one of them is a 9. Okay, so I rolled like a 26.
While I'm pouring Oshin's parents wine out of my jug, because I want them to have a good time. It's a wonderful morning. We're
What's
celebrating.
This is like it's bubbly. It's bubbly. What is this?
It's something from, I don't know, Capenna. It's called champagne. You know.
It's delicious.
Yes.
You know, I'm gonna add some fruit juice to this.
Oh, wonderful. That seems like something that an organic being should have in the morning. That seems quite healthy. Yes, you should do
You're
that.
getting a lot of like very quickly worry turning into happiness like vibes from them as they get more and more like
Wonderful.
day drunk. It's great.
Yeah, I'm gonna just be like, hey, Oshin, I'm getting your parents day drunk, so now they're not gonna worry about it. But I think maybe you want to keep an eye on them because I mix this pretty strong.
Right. Okay. So here's the thing, and Oshin goes into their side pouch and pulls out like a basically a sending stone and just gives it to who I guess Chuog, who seemed the most responsible and
Most sober, yeah.
most sober because they can't get
Least
drunk.
hungover, yeah.
Yeah, I am the least hungover. That is correct. Yes.
If you need me, I can get to you real fast. I've got the teleportation spell ready. So if you need anything, if you need me to turn into a bear, I can turn into a bear. I can turn into a moose. I can also sing at people,
Excellent.
and we can find just find her. All right.
What's a moose?
Oh, we have them in the wooded isle. I don't think you. They're big. They're real big buggers.
We've been
Yeah.
to the Wooded Isle.
They're like those. They're like the,
I can. This can also be a question in character too.
Yeah.
You just don't remember what moose are.
They're like a heart, but 2 or 3 times the size.
and real mean.
Fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oshin, what would be best is, tell you what, we're going to go and look for Callie. Why don't you stay here and trust Callie?
You know,
and-
that's a real good point.
And you trust her that she's just gone out and will come back and be here for the wedding.
All right.
And we will go out and cover contingencies.
And if
Alright.
we need you,
We will
We'll-
call you
we'll
in
summon you.
instantly.
All right. Well, first places I could probably recommend to check out. Well, you know, Marianne Lastash is here, and she's staying at the retirement home that they just built over there on Melita's shore. What is it? The Gilded Penumbras? No, the Gilded Parabolas. There we go. And then, I mean, I believe her family's staying right outside the city because they're, you know, the Minotaurs. They don't want to come in. I don't know what they're doing really, but they're doing something out there. And you know she likes to work out when she's pretty stressed out. You know, sometimes she just lifts my chair with me in it for fun. But yeah, if you need anything, I'll be here, I guess.
Your
Ah.
parents have traveled a long way. It's important that they have a good time this weekend, too.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's true.
And in about 2 hours, they're going to start feeling hungover. So
Well, luckily we do have the new catering in. I can probably get something with him.
okay,
Yep. Right. You find her. You let me know if you need anything.
we'll be back by lunchtime.
Okay. Okay. I mean, you know, it's just 1 minute or big city. What can happen, eh? All right, Ma. Let's get you back in.
We've been through actual dangers. This is fine.
Yeah.
I've lived in Melitas for years.
Okay.
We'll be okay.
All right. So you've got a couple of different places you can start looking. You can go to Marianne Maslash. You can go outside the city to talk to her parents / family. Or there's also the gym. But, you know, there are also just places around Melitas that she tends to like. Like there are just promontories that she can just look out at the sea if she wants to be contemplative.
Is there?
Or you can ask, or you can start asking some of the people
Yeah.
like at the staff or
Yeah, I thought that
whatnot.
would be a
Yeah.
great place to start. Like, are there many Minotaurs in Melitas?
not really, no.
Okay, so she's conspicuous.
Hey,
I was gonna say, can we ask like whoever's running the front desk of this like, I guess,
Taverna?
Yeah,
pub
Taverna.
inn?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a B&B.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Good times.
Yeah, did she come downstairs for the Continental and then like
And did she just decide to just, do some gains or whatever you do if you have muscles? Like that is
Yeah.
a potential thing that she would do.
All right. So you head to, there isn't really a front desk. There's just a couple of people serving drinks. There's a bar, I suppose. You can go up to the bar and you see basically this like older gentleman. He has a long beard, kind of hunched over. He's got a rag that's super dirty and he's been wiping the exact same spot on the counter since, like, every time you've seen him, same spot on the counter, just back and forth, just muttering to himself. Oh, it's another day on Theros.
Is he the only one working there behind the bar, or is there any other option to try to how to get customer service?
Right now, that's the only thing you're going to get at 6 a.m.
Can I walk up to him and be like, "Hello, friend. I am just looking for somebody. Have you seen a Minotaur come through here?"
Minotaur, come through here.
Yeah, from upstairs, ideally.
Upstairs?
Well, she started upstairs, but now she's not upstairs, so I assume that she's come.
So
out
she
this
started
way.
from the top and now she
And now,
was,
but so
here,
you
she's
must
here.
have seen her pass through, I assume.
I guess, let me recall, I could probably use a little bit of help remembering, if you know what I mean.
Absolutely.
Continues just rubbing that one.
Sure. I was going to get some money out anyway.
All right. Can I try to charm this person so we don't have to pay him?
Sure. Roll me
Persuasion, maybe?
charisma, just straight up charisma.
Straight charisma with
Yep.
my... All right. Hey, 17.
He looks at you and he says, well, all right, just because you're very interesting looking.
I am.
You are. And I like the look of you better than... Yeah, I like the look of you better.
Do you have any water?
That'll be extra.
Oh, thank you. I'm all right. Thanks, though.
I come down here. It's 4 a.m. Wiping the counter. It's dark. Shadows all about. In the night, the stars of Nyx glimmering from the sky. A wind chill blowing throughout the first floor of this here establishment. I wait, as I always do, to see what the day brings. And then a shadow, some footsteps from upstairs, coming down, clip-clop, clip-clop, clip-clop.
That could be her.
Horns as wide as a city.
generally try not to comment on a Minotaur's horns.
He's an old-fashioned kind of guy.
This sounds like her.
Yeah.
He's really selling this to the cheap seats.
Yeah,
this is. I'm not saying this. I'm just observing.
Go on.
I don't look up, but I assume it could be this mystery person you're speaking of.
And then she did what that you didn't see her do
Left out the back way.
at 4 a.m.?
Yeah,
In a hurry?
definitely a little panicked, maybe.
So a little over 2 hours ago.
Huh. And left in a hurry. But not like a...
She was really polite. Left me this, picks up a gold obol, which is the currency of Theros.
Ooh, that's a lot of
Okay.
money.
The O-ball?
Obol, not eyeballs. Obol.
O-ball.
Much to, there might have been some awkward interaction when Lyndon first entered.
Okay.
How many eyeballs? I've only got...
Yeah.
Coming from Innistrad, God.
I just dropped them all off. Like in
They
Nephalia last time I was through.
They confiscated all mine at customs.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, she left this, and then off into the winds.
That's super helpful. Can you also show us where to get coffee and greasy breakfast? I'm on a side quest.
The anxious hippogriff, it's over there,
Excellent.
across the road.
Restaurants across the street.
Is the back way out of here like a way that people can go? It's not like the staff entrance. It's just...
Is a staff entrance, yeah.
Okay.
She left out the back door. Why would she go out the back? Was the front door locked? Because it was like
No, we
late at
never
night?
lock this place.
Do you mind if we just go?
Thank you very much.
Sneak through that way.
Sure.
We'll see ourselves out.
Yeah, we'll see ourselves.
All right,
Hey, you've been
I'll
so
be here.
Head out the back door where she went.
Ah, the wind, it blows yet again, bringing more people downstairs. What new experiences will we have?
For how worn down that bar was, you think this guy would know what it's like to work at a bar?
Maybe he's gone through that, and this is the other side.
Yeah. What? So, I think we just go
Yeah.
out the back door.
Can somebody kick the back door open?
Just open it.
But that's more exciting to kick it.
The
Can I try to
the
kick it?
door is open. If you want to close it and then kick it back open, you still can do that.
Oh, Chuha's gonna do that at the end.
The
All right.
three of us just walk through it. Yeah, sure.
So what's out the back door? I assume just
It's an alley.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's an alley. It's a little small. There's just like some trash out there. It's where they leave like, the dustbins and whatnot. So you see it's been it's summer, like early summer here on Theros. So there really hasn't been any rain or anything like that. But the streets are kind of like, it's not quite cobblestoney, but there are some flagstones here and there, but mostly confined to the doorways. So it's mostly packed dirt.
There's
So
footprints.
Yes, roll me investigation.
I'm going to try to perceive where the ankle shanker is, or whatever that restaurant was. The
Anxious
The
hippogriff.
anxious hippogriff.
Anxious hippogriff.
14.
15.
badly.
12.
All right, so you both see her hoofprints wander off to the left. You can smell the smell of coffee.
I'll drift towards it.
It's on the right, so you're gonna have to go this way.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
assume everyone's coming with me.
All right, so Lyndon just like walks off towards the coffee smell.
I'll
I
take a
didn't-
dodeca.
I didn't see the footprint, so I'll follow Lyndon.
Okay.
Party split this early, okay?
All right. So we're gonna follow the hoofprints, though.
Yes.
You could also tell us that you've seen
Yeah.
footprints.
We're going this way.
There, hoofprints.
But my mortal form needs to be kept up. Is no one else in the dire need of greasy breakfast that I am?
Yes. We're going left.
Okay, I will stay with you.
All right, so where are you all headed first? Just following the footprints? Okay.
Yeah.
The footprints lead to the closest like fountain plaza area. It's, the usual place where people come, they grab water to wash their clothes. It's sort of a gossip meeting place. It's literally like the watering hole.
Is this where we lose the trail of the footprints, though?
Yes, because there's so many.
That makes sense.
All right. Can I look around and investigate the fountain and area to see if there's any signs of her?
Yes, you can.
Can I also ask, any of
Yes.
the places that we were suggested to check out, were they in this direction?
You find them headed towards kind of westward, like towards the gym maybe, but also like where
You could just as easily
you
go.
could easily go to like where Marianne Maslash is, but it's definitely not towards her parents
right.
at
Okay.
this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try to roll to see if I can find anywhere else nearby that's open and wants to
Please
sell
roll me a luck
stuff.
check. Roll me a luck check,
Luck,
yeah.
I got a 20.
You got a 20, nat 20.
Natural 20.
Right there.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah.
It's like a pop-up cart.
It's
Yeah.
a pop-up cart.
I did it.
Actually, yeah.
I spent my one good roll
Yeah.
getting
so
McDee's.
So you see trundling in with a cart with steaming like delicious bread and like shawarma. You see this older man kind of hunched over, like coming on in. He's like, shawarma and coffee.
Yeah,
Yes.
produce
Shawarma
money.
and coffee.
Please. I will have those.
All right, that'll be 5 gold balls.
Thank you.
Oh, all right. Didn't have to slice my own neck. That's fine.
I'll have a dodeca coffee.
By the
and,
light of Sigarda.
Right, here
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah. Oh, I'm also in for.
He just
Breakfast
like
and coffee.
shaves off like strips of meat onto some pillowy pita bread and just like hands it to you. Want any hot sauce? Sadiki?
No, thanks.
All right.
This is great.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Want coffee?
Yes, please.
That'll be 10 nobles.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
10 nobles.
10. How much is this? Wait, what?
Well,
I
it's
don't...
5 for you and 5 for me, maybe.
Oh, what
Okay.
is the exchange rate to Kaladeshi consulate chit here?
So the
Do you
cost.
take Visa?
So 1 gold obol should buy you like a really nice dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So hold
We're
on.
being hustled.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm from here.
Right,
yeah.
I've been in Miletus for years. I'd be like,
And you
no,
look really healthy for it.
For
I,
10
like-
obols, we get the cart. And you.
No, I'll be slicing my own neck for that. No, no,
I'll
no,
be
no,
slicing your own neck for that.
No.
Can I roll something?
Start to like hurriedly like shuffle away with his cart.
Can I roll something to get just like a reasonable price? Not even.
Yeah,
trying
roll
to...
me persuasion.
All right, cool. 22.
Okay. All right.
Just like a normal price. Like I know how.
What do you do to help persuade this very greedy man?
I'm assuming I have the 5 gold obols and I passed them to
Yes,
this
you
man
have
already.
a giant thing of coffee and
Right.
also some pita.
Okay,
And
so
you're
that.
happy.
But I have paid the handsome price already. If you want to use that in your persuasion.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'd be like, look, he's already paid you 5 obols for what you gave him. I tell you what, I will negotiate with you. I will pitch you at some low amount, whatever their fractional currency is, and then we will settle here.
All right, just give me an obol.
Okay. Fine.
Fine.
Here. He still took us for a ride, but at least it wasn't
Are
ridiculous.
you still going to attack this man?
I'll let him go now that he's like not charged us $60,000 for breakfast.
Actually, you two roll a history check.
3.
17.
You know who this is.
Oh, what?
Yeah. This is Slice My Own Neck Dibblecleese.
I was wondering. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Typically,
He's got cousins all over the multiverse, doesn't he?
He really does. It's a very extended family and they've spread very quickly.
Yeah.
trusted Tiblecles.
Actually, you roll me perception.
I'm just
So I
vaping
don't-
over by the fountain while
I don't
this
know
is
him
happening.
personally,
So
but I'm
you
aware
know
of him.
So this guy gets around. He knows everyone. He knows everything. He's usually
Notorious.
seen someone or something and usually hustled some money out of almost everyone.
But if you know that, then maybe we're supposed to do more now than just get breakfast.
7. Like I said, I'm vaping by the fountain.
You catch a flash of gold, but you're not sure what that means.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I got a question for you. In exchange for how drastically much he overpaid for his
It's not
breakfast,
overpaid. Look at the amount of coffee he's drinking.
have you seen? And I describe Callie.
Well, I did see earlier today, I think this person you're speaking of sitting by the fountain with a writing away in a journal. Yeah. Looking real sad. Looked at the fountain. Didn't want any coffee. Didn't want any
Well, not
pita.
at your prices.
Hey now. I charge fair prices for fair product. Do you know where I source this shawarma?
No.
Is it delicious?
Neither do I. But anyway, because
Do you? Do
Yeah.
we want to?
Am I,
Yeah, do we
am I
want to?
enjoying the coffee and shawarma for breakfast, or is
Yes.
it like a problem?
The entire purpose of shawarma is that it obfuscates where you get the shawarma.
Worth it.
Gotcha. So he says, and then I guess she went off that way, perhaps. And he points like in like a south southerly direction.
Which is also in the direction of.
Yeah, which is also in the direction that you were kind of following before.
All right. Cool. Thanks.
All right.
Okay, that'll be 2 obols.
Yeah. No, he
Yeah.
gave them to you earlier. Let's go.
Hey! I gave you good info.
It's true. I did give you 5 obols.
in exchange for how much he paid. We didn't negotiate further than that.
Well, now we're negotiating.
Why?
I'm a very busy man. I
you
could have
rolling
sold 5
intimidation?
shawarmas.
Yeah.
Then
there-
you have a lot of time to
Do
get.
you want to roll intimidation, anyone?
I think Cameron does.
Yeah. You're the dude who's very
Natural
intimidating.
20.
Describe to
Does
me
your back just like
Describe to me how you absolutely frightened the crap out of this man.
Well, so the thing about Monocles is that he looks very, very fluffy, but he hunches, right? If he stands up fully, right, he's very gangly and is like real tall.
go long cat mode?
Yeah, exactly.
What did you roll out of curiosity?
I haven't rolled. I think I see that and I'm like, oh,
Why don't you roll for me anyway?
6.
Okay.
I just want to draw myself up to my full height and say, thank you for breakfast.
Thank you for your business. Have a good day. Trundles along.
Just retract back into my fur. All right. Should we carry on in that direction then?
Just need one more moment. As
Yeah.
I've finished my breakfast now, I will kneel down and pray to the god of Farah for guidance.
Okay.
All right. I'm doing this silently with my eyes closed, my head bent, or whatever the other correct Theros traditions are for prayer.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Do I get any guidance?
Roll me a luck check.
Okay. I got a 14.
And what's your religion modifier?
It's +3.
+3, so you get 17. Okay. So you sit at the fountain, you put your coffee down, you have gotten the sustenance you need in order to better commune with your god. And as you do so, you see the face of Ifara is pretty much everywhere in the city of Miletus. It is her city. You see one of the faces on the fountain turn towards you and say, "Parabolas."
I've received a vision, friends. We should go to the parabolas.
As we're going, I'm going to say that Theros is a real symphony of smells for somebody who's a really good smeller like I am. There's probably horse poo, I assume.
Oh, it's a veritable buffet.
That shawarma cart, I was keeping my distance for a reason. It smells like a lot of different things.
You know, now that you mention it, this town really doesn't smell very much like death.
No, it's
It's like I almost feel naked.
but you know what I do smell? Oh, what an interesting smell. Hey, you know what? I would like to go inside to that bookstore that's just opening up. I have something in there I'd like to check out. Bofidis, could you come with me?
Sure. What an interesting gambit.
The two of you decide to duck into this nondescript little bookshop. Do the two of you want to come along?
What are we doing now?
Yeah,
Sure.
wait, where are they going?
I just look.
Did we
Do
get
I notice that they went into the shop?
Did we get the impression that you were like, I'm going in here and I want Bofidis specifically?
You can come with me.
Okay.
I'm always open to having more friends
I dropped
around.
another 20.
You dropped
I know
another
that
20?
you've gone into that bookshop.
You know the hell
All
out
right,
of that.
great.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, you're right.
and
Let's
I'm-
go with them.
I guess, hey,
Yeah.
And I'm
Katie.
bringing you in here because the man who tried to rip Monocles off her shawarma said that he saw a Minotaur writing in a journal, and that seems unusual. And this is a shop that sells books, so maybe they have seen her.
Oh.
Good call.
Would any of you like to make a history check to remember like whether this is something that Callie did often?
I'm not
Yeah.
good at history, but
16?
I'm okay at it.
17.
18.
13.
Okay. You all do remember to some extent she would write into her journal when she was kind of anxious, but it wasn't really something that she talked about with any of you. So it always seemed like a very private thing.
But
Okay.
we might remember that she had her journal.
She
Before
had
the
a
week of the
journal.
wedding,
It
right?
feels a
Yeah.
little fuzzy.
Okay.
It feels a little fuzzy.
Okay.
Still, if she likes journals, maybe she came to this shop.
Cool. So you come into the shop and you see that there's a cute little satyr girl at the desk. She's got like she's like sorting a bunch of documents at the desk. And she looks up and says, she signs and she says, hello.
Hello. We're looking for a friend of ours. She was about Callie, I assume, is about 6'20".
Oh, the cowgirl?
Yes. Yeah.
The cowgirl? Really?
Yes.
Yeah, she did come in actually.
Okay. Did you see where she went to? Did she say anything?
Actually, she actually left this and she goes down and picks up a journal and hands it to you and says, she actually left this. By the way, yeah, what she seemed really, really sweet.
Was this... Sorry, I'm not asking this in character. This place was open at like 5 a.m. or
No,
whenever?
it's got to. We had breakfast. It's got to be 7 or 8 by now, right?
It's about 7 a.m.
But when she came through.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
I
I
see.
also
Right.
I also would do the mail in this area. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Cool.
I've been sorting.
I flipped to the last entry.
Last entry. You see in shaky written letters in Theron. What am I doing? Why am he can't possibly still love me. I mean, I don't even know what I'm doing. This is just, I just need, maybe I should just get away for a little bit. I just need some time to myself. But these thoughts are just it's so hard. Like, once he realizes what I've done in the past before we met, surely he wouldn't want to be with me then.
Why did she leave this here?
Well, she seemed like she was in a hurry. She was looking through, and honestly, she didn't really seem all here, if that makes sense.
Can I use some action to determine if this is really Calia's notebook?
Yes. Go ahead and roll me investigation.
All right. I got a 13 plus 0.
Yeah, it's hers.
Okay.
Can I compare the handwriting on the last page to a handwriting on a random page from the middle?
Roll me investigation.
15.
15. You notice the handwriting in the last couple of entries definitely more shaky.
But
Interesting.
otherwise, it matches. It's just shaky.
It's just shaky.
Okay.
Shaky, a little uneven.
Interesting. Like her hand was tense.
You could probably discern that. Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, friends, this is bad.
Yeah.
What do they sell here?
Books. You can also drop off your mail. You can pick up your mail.
I want to ask if it was an accident that our friend left this book here and she was just absent-minded, or if she left it here with some purpose. Did she tell the cute satyr girl to give it to us?
No, she
Okay.
didn't tell anyone. She just, I think, she seemed really distracted, honestly. And so she left it here. I was just, doing the morning. My shift started actually right when she got here, and I was tidying up as she was, looking at some books. And then she left rather quickly. Left this here.
Did you see which way she went?
Oh, that way. And she points towards southeast, which is towards the gilded parabolas and the
Okay.
and the
can
gym.
Can we also ask which book she was looking at?
Oh yeah, she takes you over to a section with a bunch of different scrolls and books, basically dealing with. It's a psychology section,
Okay.
so there's a lot of things about guilt and escaping, a toxic parental situation, and how to help yourself, how to help your inner child, and things like that.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Should we pick one of these up?
Oh, yes. I'm going to pick one up at random.
All right.
From this section, right?
Roll
Yeah.
me a d4.
Okay.
Surely this will be helpful. I love books. I get 4.
Okay, you pick up the soothing your inner child.
Perfect. I am an inner child, so and on an outer child. So
Yes.
great.
All right, so you pick it up and you go to the counter, and the satyr says, "By the way, my name is Envelope."
Oh,
Yeah.
envelope.
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 Nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
Envelope.
Sorry if anyone there. I tried. I'm not a natural signer, but I did try.
Excellent.
That's also a very good pun for someone who works at the mail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hey,
Yeah.
We're going to pay for that book.
Yeah.
Of course.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're going to thank her. And then can I look outside? Is it looking like it's going to rain?
Just there's this one cloud. It's just kind of hovering over the bookshop.
Interesting.
It's starting to dissipate though.
Okay.
Weird. So we've had a couple different things indicate that we should check out something in the direction of the gilded parabolas. I feel like we should just go straight there now.
Let's
Yeah.
go straight there with great haste. Let's not dawdle.
Yeah, let's do the Conan running thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to buy
absolutely.
a blank journal before I go. But
Okay.
yes.
You buy a blank journal. Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you. And bye-bye.
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 Flash her a winning smile.
Blush.
Peace sign.
Blush. Confusion.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I can't smile, so it's just like vibes.
Either one must do a lot of eye-based communication.
It's like a Ghibli cartoon up here.
Yeah.
It's probably disconcerting, honestly, because
How
I
much
feel
emoting?
how fluidly I think they would move in comparison to like normal eyes.
I'm imagining this is perhaps a weird comparison, but Deadpool.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
very Deadpool.
The way that, because again, no mouth, no nose, but just like eyes that do whatever narratively required.
Yeah, whatever it needs to get the mood across.
Yeah. Anyway,
you need to get there fast, and you have a certain way of getting where it places fast if you want to.
Right. I have
Yeah.
a steed that I can summon somehow.
Yeah. How do you summon your steed? If you want to summon your steed.
Right. I have a symbol of Sigarda on my left bicep that's like a coiled crane.
Yep.
Right. And so if I blow through the right hole in that, it'll make a certain pitch, and that'll whistle for my hippogriff to arrive.
All right.
Out of curiosity, are you dressed like you're from Innistrad, like with the the waxed
Yes.
leather,
There are
the coat,
stains.
and yeah,
There are stains.
Yeah.
you must be so hot.
I
In
think
that.
yesterday I would have gotten robes from Theros to go through my ceremony. Go ahead.
Are you wearing shorts underneath your wax?
Maybe it's just you. This is like part of your like paladinness. Like maybe you're just, this is what you wear.
Right.
Maybe your sole concession is you unbutton one button.
Yeah, that's right. I've got to vent a little bit and stay hydrated as much as possible. Yeah. It's okay. I can handle it.
Okay,
I have the fortitude of my 10 score in Constitution.
So you hear, coming ever closer, the flapping of angelic wings, just like beating through the air. The sun catches the hippogriff, which is an Innistrad hippogriff. So nothing like anyone has seen on Theros, but y'all have known this steed before. And so this crane-headed hippogriff goes to the ground and looks incredibly majestic. What is the name of your steed?
Fred.
Yay, it's Fred. I love Fred.
Hooray, Fred is here.
big fan of Fred.
I would legitimately love writing on Fred.
Great. Well, I think we'll all fit, probably. You're
Really?
not very heavy.
Fred goes
wait.
over and headbutts Chuha affectionately.
Right.
Pat, 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 pat. Scritch,
Shies
scritch,
away
scritch,
from
scritch.
Monocles.
That's
'cause
fair.
Monocles is a big
I
old
can,
cat.
I can walk. I'm fast.
I have winged boots.
Great.
Yeah,
What's
do you
that
want to
mean?
just pick up
Yeah, sure.
Monocles and just meet there?
Yeah,
If we're splitting up and they're going one way and we're going the other way, can I buy a metal ruler on the way out?
Yeah, you can buy a metal ruler. It's like a stationary store.
Great. I'm just
so-
going to buy a metal ruler
Great.
and I'm just going to hold it as we're riding.
Okay, sounds great. Yeah.
Okay,
Awesome.
so we'll fly over towards the gilded parabolas as
yeah,
hastily as possible.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. You give me a quick strength check.
Uh oh. 14.
Okay. How much do you weigh again?
This is the first time ever when playing D&D that my character's weight has come up.
You can just give me an estimate. You don't necessarily have to. You're like 6'20", apparently.
6'8", yeah.
6'8". So we'll say like what, like
At full extension.
280, 250.
I can deadlift you.
Yeah, you just deadlift your fuzzy friend,
Sure.
and you just your winged sandals working overtime to support the both of you, as as you all make your way to the gilded parabolas.
Great.
So one of the fun things about opening up the Omen Pass to the rest of the multiverse is that people understand now how incredibly beautiful it is on Theros. Like, you have the stars in the sky, and you also have this constant, beautiful Mediterranean climate. So, of course, one of the first things that they do is create the first interplanar retirement home right outside of Miletus, the Gilded Parabolas. So, where adventurers and the people who can afford it can come and spend the rest of their lives looking at the sea and enjoying dolmas and bocce and, other things that older folks like.
Sports where there's a ball rolling around on the floor,
Ooh,
not very fast.
shuffleboard.
Shuffleboard. There's so much shuffleboard. Yeah.
Bocce.
Bocce. There's like dancing every now and then too. Yeah, cute little dances. So yeah, you both meet up at the basically there's a big gate. Like, it is a gated community because, you know, there are people who sometimes will forget where they are and they'll try to wander off. And so it's nice to keep everybody safe and corralled, basically. So you meet up at the gate to the entrance to this place. And you see the administrative assistant standing there, just another human, just kind of sitting there and looks up, says, "Oh, okay. Can I help you?"
Hi, we're looking for a friend of ours. Her name is Callie. She's a Minotaur.
Is she one of the residents?
No, but we believe she may have been coming through here, perhaps visiting someone. Do you have a visitor's log?
We do.
Visiting
Who's asking?
Marianne Mastlash.
Oh, Marianne Mastlash.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't like giving out that information without some kind of verification.
Perhaps we could ask to visit Marianne Mastlash.
Would you like to visit Marianne? I can certainly.
I would love that. Thank you.
All right. Well, in that case, I can call it in. A centaur woman just like walks and was like, "Hey, what's going on?" Oh yeah, these people came up. They want to see Marianne. God, more people. Okay. All right. Yeah. Who are you?
Oh, we're friends of Marianne's friend Callie.
And you two know her personally.
Oh,
actually.
okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. From
She's
Excellent, right?
a mariner.
Yeah. So here's where I'm gonna elucidate a little bit. So when you all decided to form the first part of the party, which was Callie, Bophides, and Monocles, you walked into the Omen Pass from Theros into Ixalan and found yourselves working at the Brazen Coalition's co-op daycare / preschool, the Cuddly Crab, because we want pirates to be successful, and in order to do that, we need to enable them by having universal childcare.
that's very smart of the Brazen Coalition.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, the pirate charter is very progressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Beckett Brass is awesome and has done many great things, including founding this particular institution. And so at the time, the owner and head person there was Marianne Mastlash. And so you spent a lot of time helping her corral lots of cantankerous toddlers of like various different ancestries. So like sirens, humans, goblins. It was a lot.
My fur twitches remembering having
So many children climbing
All
in.
of
Yeah.
the little hands
So
getting
many
Is
children.
this
so
how-
deep in there.
reefing on my tail.
Is this how you three, you four financed? I guess it would have been you three at this point.
Yeah,
right?
three.
Is this
Before
how?
my appearance, yeah.
Is this how you three financed your first like extra planar trips essentially, and bought your gear and stuff? Was working there.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. They
So-
paid well.
Yeah. So we can, for the benefit of the staff at the Gilded Parabolas, we can talk about how that this is actually a personal friend of ours.
Oh wait, so you know Marianne Mastlash?
Oh yeah. Oh
Yes.
gosh, for years.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get your names, please?
Sure. Give our names. What,
Bophides, Monocles.
what's
Okay.
the vibe we're getting off this person?
The vibe? Roll me insight.
Yeah. 21.
9.
2.
23.
You two get the distinct vibe. You feel like aromas and whatnot. You just being incredibly good with people. That they are just very tired of having to deal with Marianne Mastlash because she is a lot, and
Oh, yeah.
more people coming to see her is just going to rile her up and cause more chaos. So
That sounds like Marion. Okay.
yeah. So she's like, okay,
Fair
fine.
point.
I'll call back. Hey, pull that saying so. Hey, we got what is it? Monocles, Bophides here with a couple of friends here from Marianne.
Chuha.
Chuha and
Remedies.
Okay. Yep. Okay, copy that. Yeah, you're good to go. You can just go ahead and please sign here. You sign the guest log. All right, we're gonna need you to come this way. So
Well, while the guest log is out, I quickly scan it.
investigation.
17.
Yes, you see Callie's name.
Good.
Figured.
Okay.
Cool.
You see Callie's name, and she checked in around like 4:45 a.m.
Whoa.
Okay.
Ooh. While is this person going to escort us?
Yes.
Can I, while they're walking, can I just turn on the charm to try and find out why they are like this right now? can I just be like, you seem like you've had a difficult day. What? And it's already so early, right? Like that kind of vibe.
Okay, roll me. I guess.
Uh,
Yeah,
I-
charisma.
Perception
Just
or
roll me
charisma?
straight charisma.
straight charisma
Yeah,
with a saving throw.
sure.
14.
You definitely bat your big Aetherborn eyes, but it's not like she's against being charmed. It's just there's just a lot happening right
Right.
now. So
Can I
not
get any-
entirely?
I'm not trying to like charm her. I just want her to like me so she'll open up. Does that make sense?
She's like
Or is she just putting up the wall like I don't talk to civvies kind of thing?
she is a little bit more open to talking to you.
Okay.
But it's not like she's going to suddenly tell you all of these intimate details and like cry on your shoulder and whatnot.
Darn.
So, so as you walk through, you do engage her in conversation. Yeah, it's been a lot. It's not even like what 8 a.m.
No.
God,
No.
yeah.
That's if I drank coffee, I would definitely want a second cup if I had had the morning you're having, I'm
You
assuming.
had coffee. Who? That's a new thing here. What is that like?
Oh, you should try it. It's great. I can't say I've personally had it, but everybody that I know has had it says they just can't stop having it afterwards because it makes them feel so good.
I mean,
friend
it
Mostocles
smells
had it.
great.
Yeah, you
It's-
smelled it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, my friend Mostocles tried it, and like he said it was great, but they had to use the bathroom like so fast afterwards, and I just don't know how to
Really?
feel about that. Yeah.
Yeah, coffee
yeah.
is a very interesting demon that you can make a powerful pact with.
Wait, is it a real demon?
No.
I just like
No,
keep
no.
walking.
No. Okay.
No. It's
What?
they grow it. They grow it in warm places.
Warmer than here.
Oh yeah,
It gets warmer than here.
apparently.
Oh.
I went to some interesting place. We'll just make small talk because it
Just make
sounds
small
like
talk,
she's
yeah.
not going to be telling me anything about what happened with her day. But I'm not going to be rude to her because maybe we'll talk to her later.
Gotcha.
What's her name?
Yeah, it's Dolithria, short for Dolly for short.
Dolly. It is wonderful to make your acquaintance.
It is.
Yeah, I like
Okay.
meeting people.
That's good for you. Nice.
To Dolly, I'll gesture at Chuha and be like, they just like new things.
I see. All right. Well, yeah. So anyway, thank you for coming to the Gilded Parabolas. We're still a little bit under construction, but we have the warm pool over here. We have the cold pool over here. We have the bocce center over there. We have people doing body work. There's this thing from Kaladesh called yoga that people are trying, and there's another place also that does like all these slow like martial arts stuff, which is interesting. But and then as you like turn a corner, a bocce ball just goes boom.
Aren't those supposed to be on the ground?
It's not how you play bocce.
Dolly just doesn't even blink. It's like, and yeah, this is where you'll find Marianne, and I'll just leave you here. Marianne, you have visitors. Bye.
Did that ball come from Marianne's direction?
You look up and you see an incredibly strong older black woman, incredibly just ripped, she has a big like gray fro and also an eye patch over her left eye. In her hand you see she's like got a cutlass in kind of at her waist.
They let her have a cutlass.
You think they're going to take it away from her
Why is she retired?
for childcare?
What was her rank at retirement?
Major?
Major?
Admiral?
Okay.
Something
Okay,
like that.
Admiral, Commodore, Captain.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Yeah.
Yeah. So she is also she also has a big spoon in one hand, and one of her legs is. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I just wanted to try to catch the ball.
Oh, okay.
actually.
Give me just a minute to
Yeah.
finish how badass she is because I designed her. And I want her to. I want you
Oh,
to know
absolutely.
she's
Yeah.
so cool. And probably the coolest thing is that she has a peg leg, but it's not wooden. It's actually a Phyrexian bone. So it's got like sticky outy bits, and it's never been cleaned. So there's still gore on it. It's dirty as all hell, but it's stuck on. That's her leg. And yeah, go ahead and roll me athletics
Okay.
or acrobatics to catch.
Let's go with acrobatics.
Okay.
17.
Yeah, you catch it.
It stings, and I let on no indication that it hurt to
Roll
do
me a d4.
that. 4.
You take 4 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Oh,
Haha, first blood.
wham.
I hear something go crack in your hand.
Errant bocce.
Just a bead of sweat.
Ahoy!
Well, shiver me timbers, it's my two favorite young men. Get over here.
Big
Get over,
hugs.
big
Yeah.
hugs. That's the biggest
I
hugs.
go in for it. Yeah.
Yeah, just-
all about this.
Just giant crushing hugs. Oh, you're still so fluffy. I love this. Yes. And how are you doing, both of these?
You hurt me. But here we go.
You liked it.
Well,
You
of course
liked
I liked it.
Yeah, I know you liked it. So, all right. And so you see that she's actually standing at a bocce court, but yeah, all the balls are actually lodged into a wall that is like right next to you.
She's just hurling them at the wall.
You see multiple holes in the wall where she has gone over and like with her spoon pried out the balls to then throw them again.
Is the jack still wedged like in the center of the wall? Or
It's still centered in the wall, yeah.
Nice.
So it's a different kind of bocce.
I love it. Love
Yeah.
it.
I see the peg leg, and I just want to cast Detect Evil.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that. DM, I think I just say that I do it.
Yeah, you do it.
Okay.
All right.
What do I detect? Is this person an evil person?
No.
Okay. All right. That's fine. They're just resourceful.
It's like swag.
Sure, trophies. I get
Yeah.
it.
All
she,
right.
She definitely killed that thing.
You just-
That's cool.
You got to be careful with those Phyrexians. Any little bit of oil and
We burnt that off.
great.
We got a real good degreaser in the daycare.
Chuha loves her, by the way.
We can introduce.
Yeah.
Right, who
to-
are these fine people? Are you here for the wedding?
Yes,
Yes.
very much so.
Callie, she run through her earlier. She didn't look so good.
Yeah, we
were-
wanted to ask you about that.
Yeah, we Callie, I think she might have been experiencing cold feet.
Oh, but she's got hooves.
It's
How can she feel through the hooves?
It's idiomatic. It's actually quite interesting.
What's an idiom?
An idiom is a linguistic
All right, son.
form of shorthand.
You need to get real clear with me. I defeated so many Phyrexians using the back of my hand and this spoon. You best make it quick.
Miss Maslash, we're looking for Callie. Do you know where she is now?
You've probably heard lots of stories about this woman
Sure.
over the years, by the
Right.
way.
Oh, yeah.
Pleasure to make your
Yeah,
acquaintance.
can we say we've heard stories about this woman?
I think so. I mean,
Yeah.
how could we not have told you about
your old
this
boss?
person?
Sure.
Am I slightly starstruck, possibly, by the amount of mayhem this woman has caused in her
that
life?
that makes sense. Yeah, that tracks. Like, there's no way that Callie and Bophides and Monocles would not have talked about their time at the Cuddly Crab under the tutelage of
Of
Yeah.
this person.
Marion Maslash.
Yeah, she looks at you and she says, I like the look of you. You can hold my spoon.
Woo! I heard you did unspeakable things with this spoon. They've told me all about it.
Oh, yeah, if you look at the grain, still got a bit of brain in there.
Start sniffing
Cool.
the spoon. Yeah.
Can I?
Are you huffing my spoon?
Well, I'm not gonna huff it. I'm just gonna like be aware of its odor. We'll say that. I have some tact.
I cut in. Lyndon had asked a pressing question.
Right. I'm Lyndon, although
Or
sometimes they call
Remedies.
me Remedies around here. But another interplanar traveler such as yourself. Either will do. But please, tell us which way Callie went.
What do you want to know? She's going back to get married, eh?
No.
Hopefully.
Well, so this might be relevant to Marion. So she very neatly made her bed this morning
No.
and left before any of us were awake.
No. No.
Yes.
And
No.
and we found her journal that she left at a post office, and she seems to be she's going through something.
Can I gesture? Can I gesture with the brainy spoon and be like, "Look at her handwriting. It's so shaky on the last couple of entries, as opposed to her normal handwriting, which will show you for illustrative purposes, but then close quickly, so we're not sitting around reading her journal."
I'm going to have her roll an intelligence check to see if she can pick up on this.
All right.
No, you're right. That is, she made her bed neat as a pin.
Really neatly. It's like it hadn't been slept in,
Oh, this is bad.
which is
Oh, this is real bad.
annoying because I slept on a table.
Well, Mona,
I mean, I
please,
was
you
fine
sleep
with it, but-
anywhere, and you're fine. You got so much fur.
Yeah, I was fine. You're right.
Yeah, you're still wearing your bed right now.
But she came to see you this morning.
Yes.
Yeah, what did you talk about?
I don't know if I should be talking to you about that.
I think
It's private.
it could probably really help her in the long run if we discuss her
Look,
mental
she
state
was
at the
my
moment.
employee of the month for 5 months straight. I can't betray a confidence like that.
We wouldn't expect you to betray a confidence, but you know,
Oshin
Oshin.
is
Oshin's devastated. And
Oh, that poor wee mite. Oh,
we just want to find her and find out what is going on and if she's okay.
she was thinking of Oshin and started doing Oshin's accent.
I did.
Busted.
I did. My bad.
Oh, I meant the character, but yeah.
Can I have a 28 on persuasion showing because I just did a roll. So I feel like I would like to give a little like pleady eyes of like, we're really worried about her.
You make a very cute little pose with a spoon.
Yeah, we're so worried about her right now.
And I rolled half as much trying to use reason.
Your name's Chu-Hai, right?
Yes.
All right, well, sit down, my hearties. I'll tell you a story of woe,
Whoa.
a wailing. Not the big fluffy, not the big fish of the sea, making sad noises.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely thought you meant like catching whales.
I thought there was going to be a Moby Dick angle.
Yeah.
I had a cousin who tried to go after this one whale.
Oh no.
Never stopped.
Ended
was bad.
badly.
It
Yeah.
ended real badly. I think they did get married in the end, but it just went badly overall. We'll see.
Shot his heart at it. I thought he was talking metaphorically, but apparently not.
So she walks you all over out of the destroyed bocce ball court and to like a little gazebo where an attendant comes over and says, will you be having any iced tea? And he's like, nah, where's the pint I asked you for? We don't really serve alcohol here, ma'am. Grabs a spoon, holds the spoon up to the server's like throat. And is like, if you don't give me, what is it? Do you drink?
No.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
Never.
Yes.
But
No.
what do you drink?
I drink alcohol.
Can I bring out my jug?
Sure.
And then I get say to that waiter who's being menaced, can I have can I have some empty glasses, please?
Okay. That's fine. All right. Bye, Miss Moustache. Bye.
And then when he comes back, I will serve
They come back
drinks.
with like some cold glasses, beautifully blown. This is quite good.
What does your jug
So
do?
I have it's an alchemy jug. It's a wondrous item, and it dispenses a max amount of stuff such as wine, salt water, fresh water, vinegar, oil, honey, beer, basic poison or acid. So I can dispense up to 4 gallons of beer. So I'm going to dispense some beer. Does anybody else want a beer?
Nothing like
Sure.
a morning beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, morning
Heck yeah.
beers. I mean,
This'll
it is a wedding weekend after all. And instead of mayonnaise, because these things you apparently can
That's
give you
one of the
2
default?
Yeah.
One of the defaults is 2 gallons of mayonnaise, but mine.
Apparently they made this on Stardew Valley, I guess. I
So
don't
much
know.
mayonnaise.
Well, that's why I switched it out. I have
Attar of roses.
Yeah, attar of roses. I have rose oil instead,
Well,
so
that'll
I
make
can
a good
vape.
salad too, I guess.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna vape.
Yeah.
So y'all can.
So she sits you down and is like, well, you can keep holding the spoon. Well done. All right. Like I said, it was a tale of woe with much wailing. At the crack of the morn, I was awakened by the sound of Callie's sobs as she came into the bocce court.
Sorry. This is not. I'm not chuckling in character. It's just very funny It's so serious and just the bocce court.
I can do a funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So she says, I sat her down. I asked what was going on. You know, I thought she was quite happy with Oshin, and I thought maybe Oshin had done something. And so I threatened to kick him out of his chair and set it on fire. And she said, no, that's not the case. O'Sheen's great. So I didn't. And then I threatened, of course, the lives of all of you because I thought that maybe one of you had maybe caused her to feel some kind of pain. But no, turns out the pain was coming from here. You know, she's had a bit of a rough upbringing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's left her feeling. I know I've seen this before. You know, the Brazen Coalition, pirate life. Lots of people come to us with all kinds of backgrounds, all kinds of pasts. Some people were tax accountants. Some people were, failed chefs. There was this one really angry cowman. We never really knew anything about him, but he left one day. And there's just lots of ways to remake yourself, but that leaves an imprint to your upbringing. And I think, from what I can gather, it's come for her. It's come to ask for her attention. I tried my best to buck her up, get her back on track. And she said she was going to go home. She said she was going to get back in bed, get some sleep, prepare for the whole wedding. But she just kept saying, the memories, they hurt. And I know what that's like. I've had 5 divorces. It's a lot of pain. I know.
All of them were beneath you, Chuha kind of squeaks quietly.
So, because this is, again, I'm not saying this, but this is because we are aware that Kali's sort of history is big Minotaur family who were all pretty fervent followers of Mogus, the god of slaughter.
Yep.
Has Kali talked to us much about her past with her family?
Roll me some history checks.
History.
That's also something I wonder.
19.
God. 18.
I'm not the kind of person you talk to about this.
Yeah, I've got a 5 showing. I'm here for a good time, not for a deep time.
It's strangely fuzzy for you.
That's me.
Yeah. And you too. So she doesn't really talk about it, but you know what it's like to look at someone and know that they've been through some stuff. It just is on their face. And sometimes her mask drops.
Right.
And you see a look that you've seen before in the villages of Gavany, post the first Eldritch, Elmercool invasion, and then the second invasion, and then people needed bigger pitchforks. It was just a bad time. Whereas you're just very, very good with people, and you're very cuddly. So there was one time where she just looked really sad. You remember her looking at a family in the Wooded Isle, and they just had a little toddler with them, and they took the toddler over to a riverbank. The toddler was, walking around, laughing, picks up a rock, brings it over to show the family, and she just looks at that scene, and you see her heave a big sigh. And you ask her about it, and she just oh, it's fine. I just creeks. They're nice. I like them.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't. And then she says, Marianne says, yeah, it's just, I know she's talked to me about this stuff before, but I don't know, maybe it's the bocce, maybe it's the infinitely beautiful weather here, but it's been tough to recall everything. But I know something's up. I just can't for the life of me figure out what's happening.
Okay, so we know that Kali is being chased by the demons of her past.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wait, literally?
no,
Give me the spoon.
No. Metaphorically.
that's right.
Oh,
It's like an
what's
idiom.
that mean?
And we know
It's very closely related to an idiom.
Oh,
we know she'll want to be somewhere that she feels comfortable and safe now, right? Somewhere where she feels like she knows what's going to happen next, that she can predict what's going to happen, because getting married is scary, right? So where could she be?
Did you say that she said she was going to go home, or did she? Do you think that she meant back to the taverna, or did she say home?
I thought she meant the taverna, but maybe she meant home. I didn't think about it. Look, she was only employee of the month for 5 months.
I'm just thinking, like when you're traveling and you call like the hotel, it's like, all right, I'm gonna go home.
The campsite is home.
Yeah. But did she mean home?
I don't know. You know who might have seen her? She turns around and just bellows, Kiara! Kiara! And you hear her voice echoes amongst everybody, and then you hear like multiple people just like poke out their heads and say like, what? And then you see a tabaxi woman dressed in new Capenning clothes actually come out and say, oh, all right, darling, what do you need from me, honey? And it says, everyone, this is Kiara. She's the wedding singer. She's staying with me, for fun times. Well, aren't you all incredibly beautiful? Aren't they beautiful, Masslash? Oh, well, I don't really know about that. Nothing like my 5 spouses. Stares into space.
Do we know anything about her 5 spouses?
Did they all die?
I don't know.
Did she
Do you
kill
want to
them?
roll? Do you want to roll history?
Sure.
Yeah.
15.
At least one is still alive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She decided to go, inland and start a pub. Yeah.
All right.
In Ixalan. Just to get us far away
From the sea.
from the sea
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
possible.
They they divided the plane into 2 parts, and they could each have half.
Yes.
Incredible.
That's
Yeah.
exciting.
On Exelon, yeah. By inland, do you mean like inland, like
Yeah.
down?
Flash over to Ixalan. You see this like woman just like like bartending, and she smells the scent of like seawater, and it just like drops a glass. Oh,
Okay. So that's
well, how's it going, darling? Do you need anything? You had. Oh wait, I recognize all you. You're going to the wedding now, aren't you?
We are.
Yeah.
We are. We're a bit concerned about Kali. We don't know where she is.
Callie's the bride?
Yes.
Oh, the cow lady?
Yes.
Oh, she's cute.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you're cute. What's your name?
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Monocles. Hello.
Hi, I'm Kiara Caterwall. Nice to meet you. Extends a hand, like so.
Do Therans know what to do with that? Okay.
Oh. All right. That's cute. I like you.
Nice to meet you.
Do anything after the wedding?
Saturday, 10:30.
Chuha's gonna take out a notebook and be like, all right. And
I want Sunday morning at 7:15.
all right. You've pressed my hand both of these. Friday night, 7:30. And the notebook's gonna go away.
All right. Well, all right. So gosh, she did talk to me about like how. I just happened to walk in while she was talking with Marianne, and it was a poor thing. She was looking so sad, and I tried to sing a little to her, maybe pepper up a little bit, but didn't really seem to do the trick. In fact, she maybe even got more sad, and I kind of felt like maybe I just suck at being a bard or whatever, but I tried. And then Marianne turns around and says, Kiara, you're one of the best in the multiverse. Anyone who says otherwise, I'll slay them with the back of my hand.
Truly, if anything, your bardly talents were probably helping her get in touch with her feelings.
Well, that might have been a problem, you see.
Can I just sort of appear holding that book I just bought? Like, what was
Yeah.
it? Embracing your inner child.
Yeah, soothing your inner child, yeah.
And can I? I'm just gonna make a roll to see how this works. Oh, that's a 10. I'm gonna say, perhaps was she dealing with some unresolved trauma? Question mark. Did your song bring up any memories that may have disturbed her? I'm literally reading from the self-help book.
I just sang her an old Nuka Pen and lullaby. Nothing, something you sing to your kids. Oh, I see. Oh. Well, won't be putting that on the list for tonight. Yep, gonna cross that off. She takes out what each of you roll perception for me.
Right.
18.
I rolled
11.
I rolled an 11 plus 3 is 14.
Okay, 18. You clock this. She takes out a
Just for reference, I rolled a natural 1. I am distracted by every word coming out of her mouth, but nothing's processing.
Aww. She is very pretty. She's wearing like a little flapper dress, but it's like flapper on holiday. So yeah.
Because we were discussing earlier, Leonin, who are native to Theros, are more sort of lion cats, whereas Kapen Tabaxi is more sort of house catty.
Yeah, she's
which
more
is
like a cat.
the realm of Leonin that Monocles exists in because of how he's
Yeah,
designed.
her markings are like a gray tabby.
Oh,
So,
nice,
Yeah,
good
quite
stuff.
sweet.
But anyway,
Big green eyes, super nuffy. So yeah, she looks. So you clock. She takes out her. And it's just something you notice in passing. She takes out her notebook and opens it, and you catch a glimpse of like her and another tabaxi, like male tabaxi, just in there. And yeah, you just happen to notice that.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm crossing that off for tonight.
Are they like just like doing one of these, or are they doing one of these?
Doing one of
Like a these kind of
Yeah.
pose, or like a these kind of pose?
this repose.
Okay.
Yeah. And she says, "Oh, by the way, I found this random photo. I'm not sure. Do any of you know who this is? Me, but I don't recognize this other person. I just found it. My stuff. Marianne, did you know? I just thought I might bring it over because maybe maybe he like worked with you.
sorry, what?
Who's
So-
the photo of?
This photo.
So she's got a photo in her journal where she's keeping track of things and she doesn't remember something.
Yeah, she doesn't remember something.
Okay, this is something I have noticed, but I think at this point my character's fairly smart, so I'm going to say could I just do a general intelligence check for everybody's state of memory right now?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Describe how. Okay, go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll for intelligence.
Uh,
Are you reaching out to Phoenix or anything like
yes,
that? Right
I have a 17 showing, and I'm going to ask for a favor because I think mischief is afoot.
You gotta hear in your ear. Hi, my little glimmerling.
Phoenix, is there a reason everyone is having trouble remembering things, even us?
Well, I can look into it.
We can't hear what you're saying.
No. But
No, this is all in your
nobody
head.
could remember anything this morning.
We were very drunk.
The shopkeepers, even somebody who worked with this person very clearly, employee of the month 5 months running. We've heard stories about this person. She was having problems recalling what she'd said to her, and now our sexy cat friend that you're gonna have cat relations with later probably is looking at a photo that's clearly her and saying she doesn't remember how it got there. And
Yeah.
the shopkeeper was also having trouble remembering exactly what happened, how this journal came to
Yes.
be.
You got a 17, right?
I have a 17, and I'm asking for help. I'll do you a favor, Phoenix.
All right. Go ahead and roll again.
That is worse.
So Phoenix gets back to you and he says, it seems like there's something going on. I can't quite put my finger on it for now, but what I can do is I can shield your mind currently to make sure that it doesn't get worse.
That
Okay.
sounds extremely helpful.
Okay.
So, if my companions start forgetting things, should I remind them, or should I just see where this is going?
Whichever will cause more chaos. So if you want to log it down, you now have a +5 to your history checks.
All right.
Cool.
Also, you gain, I think I'll just give you 3 piety for that.
Oh, great.
This all happens within the blink of a second, like the blink of an eye. Seconds don't have eyes. the blink of an eye in your mind. But yeah, Kiara says, by the way, did you know, I figured this might be like someone maybe from the wedding party. So since y'all are here, I might ask you.
I look at it. Do I recognize them?
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
No,
No?
No.
Is it another Capennan cat?
it's another Capetan cat.
Oh, well, I wouldn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
I've only ever traveled with the group. I've never been to Capenna on my own.
And it's in a it's on Capenna?
It's on Capenna.
And
Okay.
it's an old photo?
Oh, no, it's really recent.
Okay.
Like
You
it's
know, that
past-
looks like another tabaxi from the same plane that you're from.
Well, yes, I gathered that.
Oh, good.
I just don't know why I've got this person's arm around me, but you know, it's fine. I mean,
Maybe you were having a very exciting weekend.
You look like you're having a good time in the photo.
Yeah.
that's true. Well, anywho, how are y'all doing? Doing okay?
We're
Anything?
we're doing well. Hey,
Why did Miriam call her over here?
Oh, well, just because basically it asked, right. DM moment. Let's get back to things. I got very distracted by matchmaking.
I mean, yeah, the laying in romance is going to take away all of my free attention, too.
Vorthos stuff.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, so Kiara says, well, you know, she did say that she just needed to clear her head. So, you know, she asked where the nearest gym was. And so I pointed her over to the community gym that's just outside the, you know, it's a couple blocks down the street.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We'll see you tonight.
at the wedding that's definitely going to happen.
Absolutely.
It's not tonight, is it?
It's 2 days
It's
away.
tonight.
2 days?
Tonight?
It's
Yeah.
tonight. We'll make it tonight. Why not?
Okay, sure.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
I thought we said it was
No
tomorrow
worries.
earlier. That's fine.
Everyone keeps saying tonight, so it's now tonight.
Great.
Okay.
Okay.
To be honest, I'm a little nervous to help perform my first wedding ceremony on Theros, but there are pressing matters to hand.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll be fine. She winks at you, and you get Bardic.
Nice.
+1 something. +1
It's
everything, right?
It's a no. It's you get it's a 1d8. You can add that to any roll,
Okay, excellent.
and then she gives one Bardic to you too, Monocles.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, we're going to go to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to not mention anything about what I talked to about Phoenix because I don't think I feel like the need to. And we'll see if it comes up again.
I'll make whatever very polite Theron gesticulation is appropriate on my way out.
Angels and Cranes, it's been such a pleasure to meet both of you. Thank you.
My pleasure. I'll be seeing all of y'all tonight. Hopefully.
Oh, yes. I very much enjoyed meeting both of you. Goodbye. And I'm just going to like start booking it.
Did you
'cause
get
Yep.
the spoon back?
Yes, I gave the
Okay.
spoon back.
I think she took the spoon back.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right. He's like, I'm gonna need that back.
I would
Do you
never-
need any help with any of this? Because I can just bust out of here. They're not gonna stop me.
I mean,
Well,
You know what? We'll let you know.
yeah, we might.
could we get another one of those little contact stones, whatever it's called?
Yeah. Here you go.
Incredible.
Yeah.
All right. Now we can
We're
summon
so
a
stoked for the boss fight.
we can summon a barbarian with a spoon. All right, let's head to this gym. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
She's
That's the
actually
kind of
a
person I
fighter.
am.
Yeah.
Looks
All right.
like it.
So y'all show up and so it's a big gym and it's set up in a rather like temple looking situation where there's like Doric columns, there's like statues of just stone people flexing really hard, and you also see that there's a lot of damage done to everything. There are chunks taken out of the columns. One of the statues is missing a head. One of them is missing an arm. And you see that the sign, which is it's completely wrecked. And you hear a lot of shouting coming from inside.
Oh, so freshly wrecked.
It's hard to tell. Roll me investigation.
18.
8.
11.
I did it. I rolled the dice for this one.
You are here to be so cute and fluffy.
Another natural one.
Incredible.
Are you just did you get distracted and just start like grooming your fur?
not a thought behind these eyes. Just
You're here to be fluffy and so cute.
Yeah.
We're at the gym now.
when a really fluffy cat like tries to clean their own ruff, like
Yeah.
this
Like,
part,
ah.
right?
Yeah.
But they just get like some stuck in their mouth that they can't clear, so they're just like and just sort of get like stuck in a feedback loop.
That's what you're doing right now?
Yeah.
You all turn around and, I mean, the three of you are in awe of the damage that has been wreaked upon this place, and you are just in the background going,
Yeah, like I don't think this is Beaufet's gym,
No, it's not.
right? But like he would know this place.
Oh yeah, the Reputation. It's a chain. It's a franchise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So this is definitely like a locally owned one within the city. There's a ton of Berkeley's Golden Gymnasium. The founder Berkeley's, bit of a sketchy dude, but you know,
Right.
Yeah, he was really into keto. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of these, do all gyms in Theros look like you will die when you go inside?
No, usually they don't.
Are there any people here? We hear shouting.
You hear shouting inside. They're just like the usual passerbys. You don't see really anyone going in or out.
Okay. You know what? I'll take the lead in this one because as background athlete, I have a reputation that I might be able to leverage.
All right.
Yeah.
You enter. All of you, are you? I guess you're still grooming yourself.
I'll be following along, but I'm like, where are we? Okay.
So all of you follow Beaufet's into the gymnasium, and you see that it is completely wrecked. You also see 3 incredibly buff dudes, identical triplets, blonde hair, bulging biceps, bulging everything really, wearing like you know, the usual chitin thing, and each of them has like a headband. One of them's red, one of them's green, one of them's blue, and they're just like walking around trying to put like clearly bent stuff back on the rack and like all that.
Right.
Yeah.
Ah, the fates. I'll go over to them.
Okay. Which one do you approach? Red, blue, or green?
Let's start with red.
All right. Red's over by the weight racks.
Yeah, it's like, hey, friend.
Hey, we're closed.
Sorry, we're looking for a friend of ours who may have done this. A Minotaur woman came through here, possibly feeling distraught, maybe a little emotional.
I don't give a crap how that person feels, because they did all this, and you're telling me you're her friend?
Look.
Do you roll with this person?
I understand that emotions are running high right now. We're all feeling a lot of things. We're just looking for her. Did you see where she went? Did you see what happened?
I don't give a crap where she went or where she was going. All I know is that she wrecked this place. It takes money to build this place. Seems like you all know her.
Let's try to persuade this person.
Ooh. I rolled an investigation check and I got like a 6. So I'm just looking around, picking up all of the weights that I can lift, which is not many of them being
It's like a little
"They're
1
all-"
pound weight.
Yeah, wow. This is like, did somebody chew on this? It's amazing. But, oh, perfect. Okay, so am I persuading them that we're not the enemy?
You tell me.
We
well-
don't have money.
Okay, so I'm going to try to smooth over relations. I have a 27 showing on a persuade roll, so I'm going to sort of comically fling the little 1 pound weight behind me. And
Throwing more weights?
I'm just going to drop it.
God.
What should I?
God, just,
I was thinking, what should I roll to not get hit by it?
Yeah.
I got a 15 on
dexterity.
persuasion. Okay.
Yeah, to catch my weight, so I'm
7.
7.
it hits you. You take 1d4. You take 1 bludgeoning damage.
See, we're already paying penance. We've already been injured on the premises because of the damage that we've done. Look, I understand that this is absolutely horrific, and we will have a discussion about how we are going to help you, because I do agree that you are an aggrieved party here based on the condition of your gym. However, our current problem is that we stop whatever is causing this rampage to happen. And I will leave you. Actually, would you like something to drink?
No.
No, you don't want a beer or anything like that? You look like you could use a drink.
Alcohol is against keto.
Oh, alcohol's against keto. What about... Oh.
Do you know how many sugars are in there? There's so much sugar.
It's a lot of sugars. That's true.
All right, no alcohol. That's fine.
I have to get so many toxins out of my body every morning.
What about? I'm not saying this. I'm not actually saying this. But what about 2 gallons of mayonnaise? I know you moved the. I know.
I mean, that
You
would be
changed it.
key. I mean, I could just give them olive oil if they wanted. I do have oil.
Lyndon will just begin starting to kind of help. If
Yeah, yeah.
any like rocks that look like they're not supposed to be there, he'll like just sort of try putting like objects together on the floor.
Yeah.
While like listening to the persuasive one.
The patter of like, look, we understand that, you know, that you are not very happy right now. We want to help. We are trying to help. Can you please tell us what happened?
I'll see if I can get a sense of his mood, and then the mood of the other two. Like, is this guy the renegade, and then we have a paragon, and then we also have a green ending, or like, can I just roll?
Roll insight for
perception
me.
or
Insight? Yeah.
Roll insight for me.
14. Or no, sorry, 17.
Okay.
No, 16.
They're all extremely pissed. They are very similar to one another in the sense that there's they're just incredibly offended because the body is their temple. This is the temple that helps this temple, and their temple has been desecrated. So now that they can't really help this temple because its temple's all the way down.
Okay, yeah, it's a Fisher King situation.
Yes.
The spouse explained this one to me. It was a good story.
Okay, so you get the feeling that they are past the point of reasoning for the most part, and all they just need to get something, whether it's blood or money. They want to get paid back.
Challenge them to a feat of strength.
I rolled extremely badly for my stats. Is the problem. So,
The other two walk over and say, "Hey, what's going on, unicycles? I don't know, bicycles. It's all kind of. It's like they're speaking. What is it? I don't know. It's like Minotaur. It's weird. Oh yeah, that Minotaur. God, this is why we don't let cow people in here. They
Yo.
do stuff like this.
Oh,
okay,
really?
Stuff like
yeah,
this.
no, this is
Boo.
yeah. Okay.
What?
Maybe
What?
if your exclusionary policies weren't so firm, then the people that came into your establishment wouldn't lose their temper.
Wait,
You got a problem with that?
wait a minute. Is that why this place got wrecked? Because somebody came in to do whatever they do to lift heavy things to make themselves feel better, and they said that you said that they couldn't?
Look, this place is a temple. A temple
That's a yes.
to our temples. These temples.
Can I try to intimidate? I'm going to guess Tricycles would be the third one.
Nice.
Yes, you can try to intimidate Tricycles.
Just 15.
Nah,
Okay.
they're really angry.
Okay, I want to impress upon them that I am an ordained priest of Afara, the god of the polis,
Okay.
and
yeah.
that they should help me.
All right. Give me a persuasion roll.
Great.
You need to. The DC on this is very high.
Okay,
I mean,
well, I got a 12, but I have a +7, so 19. I could use my bardic.
If you want to use your bardic, you can.
I got a 5. So what does that get me? 24 altogether.
It was a 25.
Good.
I think we're gonna have to fight these men.
I've been unsuccessfully trying to woo them over to my point of view on a 27 at this point. But I've changed my mind. I think that I would rather beat these people up because they're rude. Also, spreading mayhem is not necessarily bad.
Are we rolling for initiative?
So what do we want to do, party? I'm going to give you the little why don't we just beat these people up talk.
Because they're already having such a bad day, and our friend already came in here and broke their shit.
Yeah, but it sounds like maybe they deserved it. So
Yeah,
I think
maybe-
that means it's okay.
Yeah. Are
Look,
you?
the possibility exists that what happened was she simply did not break their shit enough.
Yeah.
It's a 50-50 chance of what transpired.
Yeah, we can't take that risk. We should break some of their
Our
faces.
50-50 chances are so bad.
I
Okay.
mean, look, we just like to keep it clean around here, and we just don't know where those hose have been.
Okay.
So seriously,
saying.
All right, we need to level
Yeah.
with them.
yeah.
Listen, Tricycles.
Did you wipe your paws?
Okay. Look.
Can I roll initiative right now?
Yeah.
So, I'd like to go ahead and get initiative from everybody. Could I have both of
8.
these? 8.
15.
Okay, Monocles,
Remedies rolled an 11.
11.
5.
Remedies, did you bring your hippogriff in here with you?
No,
Oh,
like Fred
okay.
will be grazing wherever possible. I don't even know if
Cut to the scene outside. Fred's just he's just in the water fountain, just going. "Ah!"
Nice.
We're going to go ahead and have a surprise round. Monocles, you roll the highest.
Cool.
So go ahead. You have a selection of 3 chumps. You have bicycles, unicycles, and tricycles.
The first thing I'm going to do is use a bonus action
Cool.
for my daunting roar,
Oh.
which I will not be demonstrating verbally. This is
Insert roar here.
yeah, this is a Leonin skill. So creatures of my choice within 10 feet that can hear me, those 3, must succeed on a wisdom saving throw DC 13 or become frightened until the end of my next turn.
Okay, I'm looking for a 13, right?
Yeah.
Unicycles and tricycles look really freaked out, but bicycles, I guess, is a little bit further back and is like, wait, what?
All right. Cool.
And so they're frightened, which is, if you could you remind us of the frightened condition?
Yes, a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear, me, is in line of sight, and they cannot willingly move closer to me.
Okay, unicycles and tricycles definitely back away from you a little bit.
Great. Then the one that's not afraid, I'm going to clatter in the head with my staff.
All right, please roll me an attack.
All right. I probably missed because that was a 7.
Yeah, so who are you attacking?
The one that bicycles, the one that's not afraid.
Bicycles? Okay, so bicycles is a little bit further away from you, and as your staff comes down, he's like, whoa, wait, what? I'm just, what look, the ground, we like to keep it clean, all right? Just asking a question.
Oh.
Can I not ask questions?
Oh my God.
Kill them.
Wild.
Is there anything else you'd like to do? Would you like to make any movement?
I don't know, seethe. Yeah, I mean, I'll, not really. I mean, I guess I'm fighting, so.
Okay, yeah. Everyone is within melee range because
Yeah.
you all were in a little group.
Yeah.
Great. So next is remedies.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I would like to intimidate them.
Great.
I will say, by Afara's grace, tell us where the cow lady went, and we can get out of here.
Okay.
Intimidation?
Yeah. Is there like a special ability that you have or anything like that that might doesn't really matter because you rolled really bad? Well, talking is a free action, so you can still do something else.
Well, I got a 1, but it's +4.
Yeah, it comes. Your voice cracks.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Tell me where the cow lady is.
I said, tell us where the cow lady went. Just tell us which way she went, and we can stop all this. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna just ready my sword. I'll pull my weapon out.
Okay, what you're readying an action. Is there anything in particular that would trigger that action?
Yeah, if someone attacks me.
Okay, great. Anything you want to do as your bonus, or?
No, I just want to let them have an opportunity to speak.
All right, cool. Both of these.
You know, combat. The time when people talk to each other as often as they want to.
Who's the one nearest me?
Unicycles.
Unicycles? Yeah, he was the one with the red headband.
Yes.
Who was like, turbo racist.
They're all kind of within that realm.
Yeah. All right. Let's work the groin, and I'll use a stunning attack if I hit. With my 2 attacks, I roll a 7 and an 18. No, wait, sorry. Wow. I mean a 10 and a 21.
Oh, okay. The 21 definitely hits.
Okay.
So it's like, wha, and then you go straight for the groin, I assume?
Yeah, sure.
That's what you said.
Yeah, stunning attack. Yeah. Sometimes you deliver a flurry of blows to the cash and prizes. Especially when they've implied that your good friend is like unclean.
Yeah.
I will spend a key point, and he will need to succeed on a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
They make it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, they will simply suffer from 7 stunning or 7 non-lethal.
7 non-lethal. Okay. So you basically you drop low, like you just suddenly out of nowhere, both of you just ducks and you just go wham, wham, and the first one goes a little bit goes a little bit wide because you thought that with all the bulk around here, there was going to be more hip. Turns out no. Very narrow, very Dorito shaped, these fellas.
Right.
Skipping leg day.
They're real yargles, each one of them. So you punch them right in the groin, and he's like, oh, gods, what the? No! And then he looks up and sees Monocle. He's like, ah! Amazing. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I think I will simply, deliver these blows unto this man and say something like, I find your racism in these days of increased cosmopolitanism personally offensive.
That's a one-liner catchphrase if ever I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Get that
I'm
on
remaining-
a mug now.
Yeah.
I'm remaining centered. I feel the pump. The pump.
The pump.
Flow through me.
Amazing. Okay. Chuha, you're up.
I am going to use my cunning action to hide.
All right. What do you want to hide behind?
I would like to hide behind some rubble.
Sure.
So I can kind of work my way around that when somebody is engaged in close combat, I can pop out and do a sneak attack on them.
Okay. Yeah. You are near all of the torn apart weight racks, so it's easy enough for you to like hide behind some,
I'm very small.
weight, some rocks that you're meant to carry and
Great.
like, throw on the ground.
That's my turn for now.
Okay, great. Awesome. With that, we head back up to the top and we're in real combat. Monocles, you're back.
Well, I'll try to hit Bicycles with my staff again.
All right.
Again, I'm not really trying to necessarily murder these people, but be easier if fewer of them were conscious.
That would make life in general a lot easier.
Yeah. Oh my
You're hitting
Lord.
unicycles, bicycles, or tricycles?
Bicycles, the one that's not
Bicycles.
afraid.
Cool. The one that is not afraid.
Yeah.
Bicycles.
I got a 12, but I'm going to bend luck.
Okay.
So I use 2 sorcery points to add a D4.
Okay. Go
So
for it.
let's try that. Adding an additional 3, so that's 15.
That does not make it, unfortunately.
Oh boy.
But you bend luck, which is a sorcerer wild magic thing, I believe.
Yes, it's a reaction ability of being a wild magic.
I believe you need to roll a d20 for me, right?
Oh, heck. Uh-oh. I guess I'm spending sorcery points, so 5.
Nothing happens yet. It's fine. You don't
Yet.
feel like, as a wild magic sorcerer, you know when something's coming. Like the fur at the base of your tail just kind of like starts getting a little like fluffy and like whoo, and then nothing passes.
Yeah, we don't want to reach maximum puff.
Maximum puff.
Yeah.
Oh, so many merch ideas. All right. Anything else you'd like to do as Bicycles ducks out of your way again?
I don't have any bonus actions that that are relevant anymore.
Okay, sounds good. Remedies.
Okay. They haven't yielded, or they haven't given up the information. So
Nope.
I want to stow my sword again. I'll sheathe my sword and then start grappling the nearest one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So Tricycles is next to you.
Great.
He's trying to get away from Monocles.
Putting my hands on him.
All right. Please make a strength check.
Oh yeah, he gets disadvantage on his
gets
throws because
disadvantage.
he's frightened of me.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a 17. My strength only gives me a +1. So I
He
have an
is
18.
grappled.
Okay,
You get behind him and you just this. And do you bring him to the floor?
sure. Yeah, we want
right.
to get him down. We want him to give up.
Okay.
The complete Nelson.
That's right.
All right. Yeah. Tricycles is on the floor.
Okay, tell us what we want to know, and do it this time without any racism.
What is that? What is that even?
Yeah, they
All of us are
wouldn't-
equal.
They
Like,
wouldn't consider that.
Right.
They wouldn't
They're not
consider a
letting
race.
cow people in here because their cows would be discriminatory to cows.
Yeah.
So it's just a grapple, right? So you're not doing damage.
Right. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
just gonna
Yeah.
hold him.
Yeah. You can go ahead and make a persuasion roll for me with advantage.
Okay. I'm so persuasive. My fists. 14 + 7, so 21.
With advantages, you roll 2 d20s and pick the higher.
Oh my goodness! Learning how to play Dungeons and Dragons. Well, I got a 1 on this other die.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
yeah,
stick with that 21.
He turns to you and is like, "All right, just let me up and I'll, yeah, let me up. I'll tell you everything. Just Ah, what are you doing?
All right, I'll let go of him.
Well, actually, you can't do that until next turn because that's a full action.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and have one more round of combat before we deal with that. Both of these.
I will try to grapple this man.
Okay. Which man? Unicycles?
Yeah, Unicycles.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
What'd you get?
9.
He rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
So you're fine.
Okay. Yeah, I just take him to the mat.
Oh, crab pose. How are you so good at this? Who are you?
I am the mighty Bophides.
My God, you don't work. Do you work out here? You should work out here. You're amazing.
No, I'm too good for this place.
No.
This place is a dump.
Yeah, it's all
You're
wrecked.
seeing it. You're not seeing it the way it was before. That cow woman went through.
Oh, no. No, she just showed you what you were. In fact, let's see if it's still in there.
Yeah, you have him absolutely pinned.
Mm-hmm.
It's crab fighting. Just
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is like, this is the, in MMA when the two, like, mostly nude men are, like, just sweaty crotch punching each other.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn besides taunt and frighten and grapple?
In fact, not only are you going to tell me where she went, and you're going to apologize.
Never.
Ooh, no, hold on.
No.
I think this arm can move a little more.
Oh God! Oh God! Okay, we're gonna go to Tricicles, who is going to try to break your grapple, but I believe he has disadvantage. Yes, because he's frightened. Okay,
does.
Tricicles, you're the green dice.
Because he can still see big fluff.
Yeah, that don't do it. So he is still grappled, but he does turn to you, Remedies, and say, okay, fine. I'll just Where do you learn this? This is from around here. You smell weird.
Thanks.
Gods, Chuha.
I'm gonna pop. Okay, so 2 of them are grappled, and one of them has been narrowly missed by
Twice,
Monocles.
Yeah, Bicycles.
I
Unicycles is down. Bicycles is the one left
I
standing.
would like to pop out and try to frighten Bicycles. I would like to pop out and hold my rapier to his neck, and I would like to say, "Tell us what you want." What we want to know, or I will cut your throat. In a very polite way. Okay. In a very persuasive, intimidating kind of way.
Okay.
That's a 19.
19 does hit.
So I would have
You'll have your rapier at his throat.
Yes, and I will tell him that, and we'll see if this can end this combat.
All right, I'm going to have you roll intimidation.
Ooh, goody. No, 10.
I could try to bend luck again. Add another D4 to that.
Well,
I mean,
I'd
like-
still only have a 14.
Okay.
Intimidation must be a contested roll, right? And while he's frightened, he has disadvantage on it.
This one's not frightened.
Oh,
Yes, this is the only one that's
unfrightened
not
one.
frightened.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to intimidate him, but I could always just I have successfully got him, and I could just stab him if he
Do you
says
want to
no.
just stab?
I'm just gonna. Why don't I just stab him? I get to roll quite a bit of damage. I'm going to roll 11, and then because I have sneak attack, I will get an extra 3d6.
Do you have enough d6?
2.
Here, I can lend you my child.
Well, I only rolled an extra 5, so it's
Okay, so 16?
I'm just gonna stab him for 16 damage if he's
Okay.
not particularly intimidated, and then I can say I can keep doing this.
You don't say. God. Okay, fine. Jeez. All right. Yeah, go ahead and roll me intimidation again now that you've stabbed him.
It's a lot more intimidating after.
It's a lot more intimidating after I've dug a rapier into your shoulder. Oh, God, it's still only a 12. I'm very small.
Yeah, he just doesn't see you very well, I think, and that's what makes it really tricky. You're behind him.
Yeah, I'm very small.
Yeah.
He's a very triangular man. I'm really trying to get this going.
Unicycles is going to try to get out of the grapple. That's not probably going to work very well. 3. Yep, nothing happens. Bicycles, who I believe you have a rapier, he's going to try to grapple you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That is a 29. He turns around, twists your wrist, and then just has you like held up in his hand, in his big, beefy, racist arms.
If he's trying to grapple me, it's a strength check. Well, I have a +0 to strength. I did roll a 19.
He got a 29.
Okay, yeah. So
He has a plus 10.
that was the strongest I've ever been.
You were incredibly strong, and yet.
And yet.
Monocles, you're up.
So this guy is now grappling.
Your friend.
Okay. So I'm gonna try and hit him.
Yeah, you do
Okay.
that. You also have spells if you want to use spells.
Yeah, but the spells are like
Big.
I don't want to be like hitting this dude with magic missiles.
Okay, fair
I just
point.
want to smack him about with my staff. Does he get any kind of negative for being actively grappling someone?
To my knowledge, I don't believe grappling.
Do I get
inflicts
some
any-
sort of negative because they're
In the way.
yeah?
Say you're at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because you're trying not to hit Chuha, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the same as with range.
I can use Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage on one attack roll once per long rest,
Okay, you want to
which
roll
I
straight?
guess just negates the disadvantage.
Yeah, you just roll straight.
All right, let's try that.
Okay.
Here we go. Boy, I just cannot hit these dudes. That's a 14.
Okay. Did you use your bardic?
No,
got
I
a-
Oh, you got a
haven't.
D8 you can
I can
add
do
to the
that.
roll.
Let's do that.
That's cool.
That's another. That's 17.
You hit him.
Woo!
You hit him.
There we
You hit him
go.
real good.
That's going to be 5.
Hey, that's something. You bonk him right on the head. Stop it.
Yeah. Let them go.
You gotta let him go, man. You gotta let him go. His brothers are definitely terrified at this point.
Good.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nothing really I can do right now.
Fair. Remedies. You're still doing a grapple. Is there anything else you'd like to do while you're here?
Yes,
You're
I
gonna
want.
just
Yeah,
punch his
I'm.
face?
I'm holding this person in like a full Nelson, and yeah, I want to push their face into some rubble and
Okay.
like, cause their brain to get squished from one side or the other.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll me. An
Okay,
attack.
we're rolling.
Yep.
I got a 14 plus 1. I'm guessing. For it's like we add strength on this type of thing.
Yeah.
Probably. Okay, so like a 15.
Unfortunately, that doesn't quite make it. It's hard. He's struggling, and
course.
so
Yeah,
you
we
kind of
wrestling.
veer off a little bit.
Okay, great.
Mhm.
Tell us where our friend went.
No, why that? Why are you friends with that person?
Because she's rad.
Wouldn't be friends with you.
Yeah.
I don't want to be friends with you either.
Okay. I'm glad we agree.
We can agree to disagree. Both of these.
Uh,
You're grappling the other dude.
yeah,
Do you want to roll to like dislocate something?
yeah, I'm gonna say, while I'm grappling with him, I'll be like, "Wow, you really do work out. Kudos. How's your flexibility?"
Great. Okay.
Wow. Okay, I miss with both my attacks.
You actually end up stretching his hamstrings really nicely. He's like, "Oh, that feels really nice, actually."
Oh, no.
No kidding. Not bad. Not bad. I appreciate what you're doing here.
Yeah. You're doing this thing from Kaladesh. It's called yoga.
Really, I've heard
Yeah.
about that.
You should come here, hang out.
You're not
No.
allowed to use my thing, I am going to say. You're not allowed to do yoga. And sort of dangle helplessly.
This is bid infringement.
Yeah.
Tricicles is going to. Are you done?
Yes.
Okay, Tricicles is going to try to break out, and still has.
The frightening lasts for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's basically for the entire round, but
yeah.
he did roll 2 17s, which means which one of you is got the tricycle man? Tricycles.
I think I have the unicycle man.
You have the tricycle.
No,
I think
you
it's
have
the
the
other
tricycle
way.
man.
You
Oh,
have
do I?
you have tricycles.
You have
I have
tricycles, I have
tricycles.
unicycles, monocycles,
monocycles.
monocyles.
And also,
Okay, so he's trying to break out of the grapple with me.
trying to break out the grapple with you. He rolled a Let's see. He rolled a 27.
Okay.
Actually, no. He rolled a 14. My bad. I'm looking at the wrong number. That's a very big difference.
Yeah, so it's a strength.
Yeah.
Okay,
Strength.
opposing strength check?
Yeah.
Or
Or sorry, athletics.
Athletics.
athletics? Okay, great. Okay, so I rolled a 4, but I have a +4 for an 8.
Yeah. So he breaks free.
Okay. He's gotten away from me.
He's gone away from you, and that
This
takes
isn't over.
That takes an action. He takes a bonus action to look around, and just get real upset with you, and just tell you that you suck. You just suck, man. You just suck. Why are you doing this? God.
Master of wit, Tricicles.
Look, sometimes you need to make a few sacrifices before a wedding.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, there's a few of you, and we're going to make some sacrifices.
Wait, what? You're gonna kill us? To God? For God? What? All right, Chuha.
Oh, good. I am going to look at the person who's holding me. I'm going to try and like sort of get them in the eye, and I'm going to cast Hex, which I can do as a bonus action.
Great.
And I place a curse on a creature that I can see within range. So this person who's being extremely rude to me. Until the spell ends, I deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever you hit it with an attack. Also choose one ability when you cast the spell. The target has disadvantage on ability checks made with this chosen ability. I would like to say strength, so he cannot grapple or attack us. And then for my action for the turn, I would like to cast Eldritch Blast, and I would like to use my free hand to aim a beam of dark, crackling energy right between his eyes.
Do that.
All right. I'm going to make a ranged spell attack.
Actually, since it's that close, you do that with disadvantage.
Oh, with disadvantage?
Because it's a ranged attack and you're really close.
Okay, well, maybe this is going to go absolutely wild then. All right, well, that's a 5. And that's a 9, so it's a 5. And I don't think that hits, does it?
It's a little bit... I mean, you're twisting and you're turning, and it's really difficult to get that off.
Can I say that I hit something else in the background?
Sure, roll me a luck check.
What do I add for luck?
You don't add anything.
And I think I roll a 10.
You roll a 10.
So I definitely hit something, but it's neither advantage or disadvantage, I would assume.
You hit another statue of what you recognize now as one of these dudes. It's completely obliterated.
Can I please blow the groin out?
Yes, the groin is blown out. The hips sort of buckle together. The legs do this, and then it just goes. Bah.
Can I look at him and can I attempt to make a deception on this?
Okay.
You're next if you don't let me go. Ooh, and that's 21 for a deception roll. I meant to do that.
He looks at you and he's like, okay. Okay. Should I just put you down?
Immediately.
Okay. Puts you down. Bicycles drops you, backs away and says, all right. It's okay. I won't do anything. I give up.
Good. Tell us what we want to know. Where did our friend go?
The other two guys, what are you doing? God, look, they're wrecking the gym. We're not getting our safety deposit back at this point. And it's just, I can't. Look, I didn't want to go into business with all of you, but you told me that I should have, and I did. And look, this happened. We could have just been nice to her, and she wouldn't have done all of this. I think that was like, sure, we could just cleaned the racks afterwards, and it would have been fine.
Well, actually, then Chuha thinks better
he's
of
so
it.
Close.
Yeah. Of like, Chuha's going to correct him, and then...
Yeah, his brothers basically just stop resisting and back off, and they look at all of you and they say, wait, fine. Jeez. What do you want to know? You're out of combat.
What happened here?
Okay, so like 5 a.m. This Minotaur comes in. I will admit she looked cute. Came in, asked if she could use the space. We were like, hey, we have a certain policy. Unfortunately, it's just humanoids. And she didn't really like that.
Surely minotaurs are humanoid, right?
Yeah. There's all sorts of blob things out there on your plane, right?
Anyways.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Sorry, yeah.
You came in here, you told her she wasn't welcome because of the way she looks, and then she got angry, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, she got angry, and yeah.
Justifiably.
And basically she's really fast, really, really fast, and just went around, and she took a great axe out, and just everything just fell apart. And yeah, by the time we could kind of figure out what was going on, she'd gone.
Do you know where she went or which door she took?
Well, I mean, I mean, I hate to say it, but she was crying while she was doing this. And, you know, I heard her mutter, like, maybe she's going to go get a drink or something.
Is your memory of what happened this morning hazy in any way?
I mean, it was like 5 a.m. Of course it's going to be a little hazy.
But like unusually 5 a.m. hazy or normal 5 a.m. hazy?
I'm going to have him roll an intelligence check to see if he even understands this.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not sure what you're talking about here, but, like, what do you want me, like, to remember her face? Like, why would I remember her face? Like, she just went
Because
around
she
the store.
wrecked your gym. Can you not remember the face of the person who wrecked your gym?
I just know she was big. Yep. That's all I got.
Interesting. Big.
Yeah.
So not like enough damage to like fill out a police report. Do they have police on Theros?
I mean,
Why am
they
I
do-
asking
they,
you?
They do have. Why are you looking at the
I'm an
person
ordained
who's
minister.
not from
you know,
Theros?
I'm culturally like aware of Theros.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, as a priest of Afara, you're basically like a bylaw officer.
They do have a city guard.
I
He's
also
like,
enjoy order.
he's like, look, I just want to fill out paperwork, okay? Like, the city guard, they really like bureaucracy. They really like paperwork. We're not about that life, you know. We're about gains.
And discrimination.
Hey,
This is out of
called
line
quality
with
control.
the dictates of the pump.
what in Nix are you talking about?
You know, the pump.
It flexes.
When it feels like your skin is about to burst.
All right. So if you think she went for a drink, is there somewhere near here that your customers usually go for drinks?
None of us here drink, so I don't really know. But I don't know. Maybe she did say, like, I don't know, what did she say? And then I'm gonna have them roll again. Well, I don't know. I mean, there is that bar up the street that some of our people go to after a really hard workout. You know, it's they do like flower stuff. I don't remember. It's like Ellie's or something.
Great. Let's
Yeah.
go there.
Yep.
And you totally remember this normally for a bar that you always go to, asked Chuha in these weird kind of questions.
No. I can remember how to do a quick workout, you know, cardio reps.
Well, I'd say you'd been thankful or you'd been helpful, but you really haven't. So
just leave. Just get out of here. You see like Bicycles go over to the statue that you shot the groin out of, and he's like just weeping. I worked so hard on this. Paid so much money.
Did you make that?
Yeah.
It's not a bad likeness.
I did all of them actually around the space.
You should consider a career change.
He looks at his brothers. His brothers are like. He looks at you just like this, like lost.
It captures your
Sad.
ugliness.
He cries. He just straight up
Inside.
cries. He just
The ugliness
breaks.
inside.
This man breaks inside. He just starts weeping, holding his own head, just weeping.
It's beautiful work.
This situation is morally too weird for Lyndon, and he just walks outside. He's just done.
The awkward silence is broken by the rhythmic pumping noise of Monocles leaving a hairball.
Just like tube of toothpaste mode.
Oh yeah.
You back away from it.
Yeah, I was grooming the whole way between the old folks home and here, so it's a big one.
Does that thing make butter? Come on, like
yeah.
So, we go ahead and just zoom out a little bit. We see our three of our friends starting to make their way towards the exit, while one friend is over in the corner next to the pull-up bars, just sort of making some rhythmic noises. The other three dudes who own the gym are like, wait, what's happening? What are you? No, not on the carpet. Not on the carpet. No.
Deadlift. Deadlift Monocles and like,
Try to
okay,
carry
buddy.
him to somewhere
okay, buddy.
that's
Okay,
tiled.
buddy. Yeah.
And as that happens, we zoom out to the skies of Theros, where we are hopeful that maybe one day we'll find everyone we need to make this wedding as beautiful and as lovely as we all wish it to be. So with that, we will see you next time on part 2 of Brides and Berserkers. I have been your humble Reverend Dungeon Manager Michelle Rapp. And thank you again to my table. You're also great. So much fun. And if you really liked what you saw here, again, you can check us out on Patreon and support us at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. And again, thanks for Dragon Shield for hiding all of my roles from my players. Yes, you never know what happens behind these screens, only me. And other ways to support us include, thanks for just watching us. You've given us your time. That is so lovely. Thank you so much for choosing to spend this hour or so, more than an hour, couple of hours, hanging out. If you really love what we do, we have other Dice Friend stuff. You can catch up on By Law and Order 2. There's like really fantastic other streams that we do, like Watch and Play and Let's Nope. Occasionally we do a Loading Ready Live. Oh, they do. I sometimes arrive. Maybe. We'll see. If you also want to like, share, and subscribe, notification, if you want to go the extra mile, that would be super fetch, as they say. Just trying to make that happen, you know? If you're on Twitch, definitely give us those Bezos bucks. A Prime subscription is always appreciated. And if you also are looking to get some stuff, really cool things, Dragon Shield, Card Kingdom, we've got affiliate codes in the doobly-doo at the bottom. And yeah, that every bit helps make us stronger and more capable of doing this cool stuff. So thank you again, and we will see you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.